Welcome back to the HUDDLE Podcast.
Hello.
We are joined by special guest, baseball analyst Cole Taylor.
Do not call me that.
And we're talking football, baby. I say we start with football because Adam Schefter has not slept in maybe 3 days. By the time this comes out, there's probably going to be about 85 more new things. I mean, Hopkins went to the Ravens about 44 minutes as of us recording, so let's just start there. I thought he was retiring.
$5 million 1 year. Like, I think that's a good deal to get Hopkins on.
Yeah.
I'd take Hopkins for $5 million.
I mean,
Hall of Fame receiver.
yeah, he'll be the number 2.
Yeah.
Do you want me to just like rattle off where everyone's at, or do you want to
do the like ones like Hopkins first, where they're kind of shitty and we're not going to say too many things about them?
Okay. You guys re-signed Gesicki. The Bengals re-signed Gesicki.
Yeah, I think too much money, $8 million a year, but he did ball last year.
Carson.
Yeah, he has a nice mock celebration, I guess. I don't know.
I do want to say, he has a 41-inch vertical, and so does Anthony Edwards.
That's actually kind of insane.
And Anthony Edwards is a confirmed multi-sport athlete.
That is facts.
Source, Anthony Edwards.
Christian Kirk to the Texans.
Yeah, I think that's good. We can get into that more like later if you want, but
Carson's got a whole rant on this. Okay.
Well, just because it's relative to like other things.
Okay. Kenny Pickett to the Browns in a trade.
This might be the biggest signing of the week. The Browns finally have a Super Bowl champion at quarterback.
Bro, stop. Bro, I was like, you like woke up on stupid pills today. In similar news, Daniel Jones went to the Colts.
AR is going to have to prove he's actually better than Danny Dimes.
That's facts.
I seen a post. They have they're like first and second for worst passer rating in the last like 3 years or something like that. Like it's horrible.
Hey, top 2 and not 2.
What one should I look at?
I don't know.
I'm bouncing back and forth. That's
here,
okay.
I'll move this more towards you.
No, that's all right. I'm good either way. I got
Fields to the Jets.
That's a big one to me.
You like that?
I like that a lot. I think that
I like Fields.
I like Fields as well. I think he's.
Yeah, I said welcome our baseball analyst Cole Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually wrote some stuff down about this.
Aiden, lock in, bro.
My bad.
Yeah, dial in.
From the hip, Cole.
I
Let's
showed
hear
up,
it.
had 5 minutes to set up, and we're going.
I said I forget what I wrote exactly, but it was something along the lines of like they got a cheapish. I'm saying cheapish. Was it 30 million?
It's like $20 million a year, 2 years.
Yeah,
2 years,
yeah.
40 mil.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Cheapish.
That's a great deal.
For he's I'd say a good quarterback, but he's kind of got like a blank slate. It could either go exactly how their past quarterbacks have gone, or it could go well.
It's a risky move for him because of the storied franchise of Jets quarterbacks, man.
Yeah.
So if it works, I mean, the one thing I will say is having Aaron Glenn there does make a difference. Like
100%.
So that could be a completely different team, but
I think the difference too between Fields and other quarterbacks though in the past that they've had, especially recently, is there's been some sort of pressure on them. Like even Zach Wilson had pressure to a degree
like a what do you call that?
Overhype almost.
Yeah, like an overhype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's
I don't think people are expecting Fields to go in there and like tear it up necessarily. But like I just think that it's good because like Cole said, it's a blank slate. Plus in college he played with Garrett Wilson.
Oh, I did see that too.
Yeah.
There's already a relationship there.
And I think they're going to be run heavy with Brees Hall, which is what they should have done last year. Like,
Yeah.
Aaron Glenn's going to like running the ball, and Fields can run the ball. So you almost get that Jalen Hurts type style on offense, plus a good receiver in Garrett Wilson. So
The
Yeah.
Jets have what I said last week. The Steelers should go out and get is they have a heavy pass running back who is elite at catching the ball. Then they have a good deep ball threat. So then you pair that with Justin Fields, which is why I thought getting Adams would be great for the Steelers and signing Justin Fields. I
Mhm.
think as long as the O-line is going to be built through the draft, which we haven't seen the last 2 years, I think this could be a much better team than this year and obviously 2 years ago.
yeah, I mean, I got nothing else on that. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I just don't expect a lot from them. I think that it's possible for them to definitely be like second in the division. Like,
Yeah.
You know, when you just
Whoa,
consider
whoa,
Miami.
whoa. Buster, Zach Wilson went to Miami. You better watch your freaking mouth.
You went to my jam.
Yeah, that's just so that when Tua gets a concussion, they can still have a guy who plays like he has a concussion.
That's crazy.
Honestly, though, I like that. Like, that's a good spot for a guy like Zach Wilson to go because like, he's almost guaranteed to get like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, that's true. For Zach Wilson, it's good. Not if you're any other person except for the 5 teams that play him.
I'll go over another quick one. Atwell re-signed with the Rams. Who cares?
Yeah, bigger signing there.
Bye, Vaughn. Bye, Von Miller. No, I like
Yeah.
Vaughn, but it was time to go. And
He's decrepit, man. He's ancient and decrepit.
That is a monstrous word to use, Carson. Decrepit.
who's got their ringer on? I just get getting dings out.
Sorry.
I just I don't even have my
it's mine.
phone. So.
I usually don't have my ringer on. Sorry about that.
Bad guess.
It's
Bad
the other
guess.
analysts. It's the
Yeah.
under.
Don't, dude. Stop calling me an analyst.
You're an analyst.
No. Cut it. Cut it.
Ertz back with the Commanders.
Yeah, that's
I like that signing. He balled out last year.
Yeah.
Ertz to the Commanders?
Yeah, you guys got
My
Ertz and
goat.
you guys got Debo in that bitch. If Debo loses, like, if he goes from overweight pitbull to normal pitbull,
I know this
coming
is
from
up.
me is crazy.
This signing's coming up, but since we're on the Commanders, you guys got Tunsil from Houston,
Yeah.
which is probably the biggest signing you guys have.
Yeah.
For Houston to give up their best O line, insane.
That's
Can I
And for the Commanders,
rattle?
Amazing.
Can I rattle that off real quick? That whole
Yeah.
Tunsil thing. I personally don't see it as a big deal at all. For 4 main reasons. First of all, they got 4 draft picks out of him, which is huge because they're still a young team. You'd want to keep the young team going. They got $40 million of cap space saved next year. And they were shit with him last year. And since entering the league, they also have he has the most penalties. What the fuck?
Does he have the most penalties? That's a stat I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
I will give him the fact that he was probably having the most penalties last year because everyone was getting by that line.
That fits in so well with Washington's O line.
That's true too.
Those guys will get to they'll get inside the red zone, and then guaranteed they're getting at least 2 penalties every time they get in the red zone.
But the Texans D line last year against the Eagles in the playoffs, when they just kept going offside to avoid the tush push. Anyways, Carson, continue on your rant.
Well, that's basically all I was going to say. I just think that they save money, get draft picks, and he's one of the more penalized players in the league. So it's not really, they'll get some sort of reward out of that as well.
Yep, that's fair. Aaron Jones is back with the Vikings.
The running back market's not big. Like that's probably a good sign, right?
That's good for. I mean, he had great production last year. He didn't have the fault. Like, I'm a little bit of a victim of like when those old guys like him and what's his name on Baltimore?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. Thank you. When they were, I was like, like they might be taking a step back. No running back took a step back last year besides Christian McCaffrey, which no one saw. So
had no legs. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, Crosby extension makes sense.
Crazy that he was the highest paid for less than 24 hours.
I think it was less than an hour.
Yeah, it wasn't
only an hour.
It wasn't that long.
Because what was it? Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett's he's getting like 123 and a half guaranteed.
Yeah, and I think it's 40 mil a year.
40 mil a year for 4 years. Yeah,
guy does money talks. Guy wanted to be on a contender, eh?
I was reading this article. He said something like, "Oh, I want to go from like Cleveland to Canton or something."
No, the Browns
that's
said
what they were
we
saying
want
to him.
Garrett to go from Cleveland to Canton,
and he said, "No, I just want to win a Super Bowl." And they're like, "Here's 160 million."
Well, thank God they got Zach Wilson, though, like you guys said. Because
yeah, use check was released. I know that's not really a big topic for non-49ers fans, but
still the
49ers fans are pissed about this.
He's made the Pro Bowl as a fullback for, 6 years in a row now?
Yeah.
Well, most teams don't even have a fullback anymore. So
yeah,
fullbacks are only in college, really.
You want to know how upset 49ers fans are?
How upset?
My Uncle Joe, who I very rarely talk to about football, huge 49ers fan, and we've talked about football maybe twice. The guy shoots me a text. I was like, I don't even care, really.
Yeah, that is true. Fullbacks nowadays is usually a defensive end or tight end coming in to play that spot.
Yeah. CJ Gardner-Johnson to your Houston Texans.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm kind of surprised just because they already have good corners, in my opinion. I don't think that's something that they need to necessarily improve on, but I'm not complaining.
I don't think I think what that shows is the same thing that the Commanders are doing. And, hey, we got this guy on a rookie contract. Let's build everything while we're still paying him pennies.
Nothing, yeah, because when Stroud's contract hits, it's going to be fucking ridiculous.
Okay, so this can bring us right into Big Daddy's contract. If you don't know who Big Daddy is, that's Josh Allen, the MVP. He got a boatload of money. Well deserved, but I think he's now the highest paid player. Correct?
What was his contract?
No, because overall, technically, it's Mahomes.
But guaranteed,
yeah. He does have the most guaranteed.
Yeah, but Mahomes has like a 10-year contract.
I think. 40? Yeah. So this will keep him in Buffalo till 2030. I mean, we didn't need to extend him, but the fact that we did, I'm more than happy. I mean,
it's probably also a looks thing for Buffalo too. Be like, hey, this guy performed, and we're willing to pay people who want to play.
It's a looks thing, and they probably look at the NFL right now, and they're like, okay, every year these contracts are just getting
crazier
constantly.
Yeah.
So let's do what the Chiefs did when they signed Mahomes to a 10-year, 450. Everyone's like, that's crazy. Contract's a steal now.
It's the
best contract in the league,
and it'll look better in a couple years. And so teams like good teams. Like
not Cincinnati.
Okay. Yes. Good. Most of these teams are not historically good, but I'll say like the Lions last year, what they did, where they extended and re-signed everyone before the market was reset. Like all their contracts look like steals because they signed a Monra before all the big boys got paid, like before Justin Jefferson got paid. They re-signed I think it was Hutch before all the big boys got paid, and then they paid Goff before all the top 15 to top 5 quarterbacks got paid.
Yeah.
The Cowboys do the exact opposite, where they go, oh, Micah Parsons is due. Let's wait until Myles Garrett and Max Crosby get paid.
Micah Parsons is gonna want. He's gonna want
So
bag.
Myles Garrett got $40 million a year. What do you think he's gonna want from the richest owner in the NFL?
But also no, like, what is it? 3/4 of that money is guaranteed. I think
Probably.
I think I read something on ESPN. I think it was
For Myles Garrett?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
123.5 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are working towards guaranteed money now.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. Like I was actually just talking about that, like with who is it? It was like Jack and Julian or something talking about contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, baseball money is guaranteed. Like these guys make bag more
They
than
don't have a cap in baseball.
exactly. They also don't have a cap. But I'm saying like now if you're like the football players get usually a lot of money, like their contract total can be big,
Mm-hmm.
but the money isn't guaranteed. So
Yeah.
it's a lot different because again, like you blow a leg out, blow an ACL, whatever.
Or you're Daniel Jones and you're terrible and get cut.
Yeah, but
True.
but there's a like signing certain players to these extensions earlier rather than later. I don't think has ever looked
Smarter.
smart. Like they just the Giants just signed. I forget who it was. It was a wide receiver, I believe. And good luck naming a wide receiver.
Slayton.
Yes,
Darius
Slayton.
Slayton.
Thank you.
Slayton.
They just signed him to $2 million more than what they would have paid Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Who arguably, like, when's the last time a running back's been in MVP conversation?
I mean, Derrick Henry, the previous year, and before that was AP.
And Derrick Henry
2013.
was their entire offense.
Yeah.
And Adrian Peterson is Mount Rushmore of running backs. Like, it just doesn't happen. So to let a guy go like that is mihoy mimoy.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But
Anyways, Najee to the Chargers.
I knew the Steelers would get rid of him. I said it last episode, they would get rid of him.
Yeah.
And I think that makes sense. They do it every year. The contract comes up, they're like, no, we'll just draft somebody. Because they have a good O-line. It makes sense. And he's not putting in the productivity like Derrick Henry and Saquon and Josh Jacobs.
He's not top 15.
No. So why re-sign a guy that if you can go get someone $4 million and he's going to have the same productivity?
Where are they in the draft? You know?
They got to be 20, 18 to 20.
Yeah. Dallas is going to get Genty, man, and I'm going to be pissed.
The Cowboys came out and said running back's not a priority in the draft.
Of course they said that, but like, you got to take everything right now with tongue in cheek on what everyone says.
I do get that, but them saying that, there's not other teams going like, oh my God, we might get Genty now because of this. Because most teams don't want a running back first round.
What pick does Dallas have?
I
12
think
or 13.
they're in the 12 to 14 range.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting what they do. I think Genty's going to be good.
Yeah.
You might, bro.
You think he'll go that low?
Yes, because so if you look, here we go, tankathon again.
Just the overall lack of talent, I guess, on the offensive side of the ball this year, possibly.
Like you're saying in the draft or in
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That and this is a very low quality for quarterbacks. Thank you, Carson. For
Gotcha.
quarterbacks. And plus a lot of people need to fill in like defensive line. Oh, wow. Whoa. Ashton Genty jumped all the way to the 6.
To who?
For Raiders.
For the Raiders.
Oh, okay. That makes somewhat sense. They are
Maybe that's why they
a
said
receiver,
that.
though.
Named their starting running back last year.
Yeah, what's Darius? No,
No, it was that
oh,
people had White.
yeah.
Yeah, Zadarius
Yeah, but
White.
he was
Darius White,
he
yeah.
was he the starter? I have no idea.
He was. He got
Yeah,
hurt.
because everyone was
Okay.
taking him in fantasy.
Okay.
I remember it, and I was like, I'm steering clear.
He got
Yeah.
hurt, and then they used Alexander Madison and something
And then
Amiri.
Amiri Abdullah or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. What else we got on here? I'm trying to stay away from the big topics.
Well,
There's Goose.
Hi, Goose.
I have a kind of fun one for you guys that is like a quick who gives a shit.
I'm gonna say not even in a fire.
You saw what I Big Ben joked after Devontae Adams DK Metcalf, my bad. DK Metcalf went to the Steelers that he would come back. What's your probability, boys? Aiden's MVP.
Aiden's half chubbed right now.
This guy.
Thinking about
This guy is a non-convicted rapist. Okay.
Whoa.
And I'm not a fan.
He said that word on recording on stream.
That's okay when you're referring to an actual rapist.
He read that. Yeah.
Oh, that's factual evidence.
Turn that off, bro.
Well, Aiden, what do you think? Do you think he'll come back?
No, God no.
Are you wearing AirPods? Are those new AirPods?
Max.
Yeah.
Are they comfy?
All right, tech review. Scratch the whole video.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're gonna do a tech review.
Tech Racks here.
Okay, I don't think that he'll come back. I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
To
no,
be honest.
it was just a joke throwaway, but that'll lead us into
Cole, you liked my word decrepit earlier. I got to think of a whole new one for man.
Just a skeleton in the closet, bro.
Yeah, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, perhaps, is what I would say.
Big Ben. Like reminds me of, I don't know what it is, but like you're like
You know the bus driver from
Adam Sandler.
No, but the bus driver though. No, the bus driver. His name's like Nick or something. And he's like a crazy guy. And then they hang him up like Weekend at Bernie's. You know what I'm talking about? And Grown Ups too.
Grown Ups too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
He's like he opens the raft. You know,
I
that
thought
guy?
you were
That's-
talking about
That's what I think of when I think of Big Ben.
what's that? What's that? Adam
Happy
Sandler
Gilmore.
movie? No, the other
Billy
one. Where he's
Madison.
stupid. Billy
Yeah,
Madison.
Chris Farley's the bus driver.
Yeah.
Chris Farley.
I was like, damn, I was gonna say like Big Ben reminds me. He's got like the body build of
Gru.
Like an uncle.
no, like your 6-year-old overweight toddler cousin who like shaves his head down to the wood. Big Ben, come on the show, please. We love you here.
Yeah, knock out that thing about the.
He's got the body build of his number. He looks like the number 7.
No, 7's a fast number.
No, he looks like the number 9.
Yeah, but he's all up top.
Yeah, number 9.
I know. That's why, like, if you ever copy paste an image into like a Google slide for a project because you're too lazy to download the image,
Yeah,
and you can't really edit it, so you have to like expand the picture.
Yeah, it's all stretched out.
Yeah, it's all different. Poor Big Ben.
The resolution's like 480p on it.
For a player who hasn't played in years and is like a dog, Big Ben catches a lot of shit on this podcast.
Well, have you talked?
So me and Carson, to sum it up, me and Carson said, Big Ben, poopy stinky. Aiden went, me love Big Ben.
I didn't say I love Big Ben. I just said he has filthy stats for him not to be like. He was a top 5 quarterback from like 2009 to like 2015
Yeah, for a good while.
for 6 years.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He's above Philip
Yeah.
Rivers all time.
Anyways, you want to stick with the Steelers there?
How
with DK?
is he?
yeah, I want to talk about DK. I
6
want
kids. There's 11 kids. Sorry.
I love kids.
I want Hard Knocks on the Steelers. I know they made the playoffs, but specifically to watch DK Metcalf fight George Pickens for the number 14.
Yeah.
I want to see the fist fight of the two crazy guys. And DK Metcalf is like crazy on the field. He's normal afterwards, but
I don't know if he's. I watched a video about what he eats in a day. It's whack.
Yeah, but most football players are crazy
Dude,
like that.
dude, he looks like he was chiseled with a hammer and a chisel. And
DK
the guy eats Skittles pre-game. No sus.
I
no
heard
sus.
I heard Hammer and
sus.
DK Metcalf. I was like,
no,
what?
no sus. But he just eats like a bag of gummy bears before the game, and then
He likes the sweet treats. Mama always told me. No, a DK Metcalf could probably pick me up,
like,
palm
yeah,
me
by your head,
my head.
yeah, by your head, yeah.
That guy is huge. Huge.
Okay.
Really
So you
big.
want to talk about his fit with the Steelers? Or?
Yeah, no.
He's really fit. He's really fit, and he's with the Steelers.
He's fit. He's toy. No, he's gonna be unreal with the Steelers. Like if Sussy with Russie connection back.
Sussy with Russie is crazy.
I mean, they need a quarterback, right? They haven't signed anyone yet.
They're looking for
No.
Aaron Rodgers, dude.
No, which
Okay,
I think
everyone's been
Rodgers-
saying Aaron Rodgers.
Russ is free agent.
Rodgers, I think, is done. I think Rodgers is gone. I don't think he's coming back.
That guy
Even-
he needs to go on a darkness retreat for probably the rest of his life. I think.
Even if he wanted to come back to a team next year and play, I
Would
don't
take
think
him.
there's a team in. Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's a team in the league who wants that guy next year, and including the Steelers. If they sign him, then that's a huge mistake in my opinion.
I agree.
I don't understand.
Well,
understand.
'cause
I would have kept Fields as well. I think
I-
that's ridiculous
I
that they didn't resign.
I feel like they'd if like I'm not saying that they're taking him, I'm just using the Steelers because you said it, but like he'd probably ask for like a dumb amount of money to play there for a year or something.
No, I don't think
Like-
so.
You don't think he would?
Okay, so he's guaranteed his contract with the Jets. I think he just wants one. I think at this point, all he's doing is wants one more year where he has a shot
And just kind of goes out.
and
Decent?
can have decent stats where it's like, okay, this is a respectable year to retire on.
Yeah.
Now, hit the ego clash in that room with George Pickens, DK Metcalf, Mike Tomlin, and throw Aaron Rodgers in the mix with the rest. I mean, I don't see how that can work.
Never mind your hard knocks. You could write a documentary on that.
Dude,
Like,
that
that's-
room might kill each other. Like,
I did see a meme today saying it showed like Mike Tomlin just staring at the camera in depression, and it's having DK and George Pickens beat the shit out of two corners, while Aaron Rodgers is doing ayahuasca behind the O line, and he's just standing there like, "What the fuck is this team?" Oh,
I mean, the deep ball threat for that team, though, is like,
unreal.
dude, throw it up. He's up there somewhere.
It truly is though.
Yeah.
He up there somewhere.
Yeah.
Two guys with good hands and just a filthy vertical and radius. Don't look at me like you didn't
Sorry.
comment on DK's hammer.
I didn't say hammer.
You said hammer, buddy.
No, I said it's like he's built with a hammer and chisel.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Jerry Jones, calm down.
So I was talking about no one's hammer. Jesus. It's a lot of innuendos, Aiden.
In the biggest moves of all, Mac Hollins goes to the New England Patriots.
Wow, that's up there with Slayton's contract.
As a Bills fan, Mac Hollins is a dog, and I wanted him back so bad. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't think anyone else gives a shit about Mac Hollins besides Bills fans.
No. I can't say that I do. Honestly, I barely know who he is. He has the long hair, right?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
wear shoes.
Okay.
Do you want to move on to Geno to the Raiders?
Yeah, let's do it.
Gino.
So Geno
I got a
goes
lot.
Geno goes back to the Raiders with his former coach, Pete Carroll, who was basically the reason why he got a shot because everyone was saying Andrew Luck was going to be the guy, and then Geno almost came out of nowhere. Go off, boys.
Revenge arc.
Well, if someone else wants to take it away first, that's all right. But I do have some
No, let's
stuff.
hear your kind words, Carson.
I'll try to be kind. Okay, so from the Raiders' perspective, I think that they do get better, obviously, because the hell did they have last year except for Aiden O'Connell, who, might as well get Might as well get Zach Wilson at that point. Anyway, it's a worse running back situation. It's a worse wide receiver situation. Mid-season last year, the ranks for the offensive lines for both those teams, Seahawks were 23rd, Raiders were 25th. So it got worse there. And then, okay, you look at Geno's stats. He threw for 4,100 yards. I think it's top 5 in the league last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Seahawks were 5th highest in passing percentage. They threw the ball 61% of their offensive snaps. So that's a huge reason why he had that many yards. And he also threw 15 picks. So, I don't think that Geno is bad, but if he can't be if he can't be in the playoffs with Seattle, with Lockett, who's always been a solid slot receiver, DK, who's obviously a monster who can block people with one hand, and Jackson Smith and Jigba, who is fresh and young and clearly going to be a decent receiver. I don't understand how. Oh, he's back with his freaking grandpa Pete Carroll. I don't understand. I don't understand how that would make them better. Like I don't know how Geno would look better next year. Is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I think the Raiders will get better with Geno, but I don't think Geno will look better than he did on Seattle by any means.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I don't think Geno definitely gets worse because he loses 3 weapons, like you just said. He has no running back right now. Offensive line's worse. The defense is probably similar to each other.
Yeah.
It's in a no. I'd say the division's the same strength, but
division's close. Yeah, division's close.
Are you talking the Raiders to Seattle?
Yeah,
I'd agree, except for the Seahawks division is on a downward trajectory where Raiders, Broncos, Chiefs division is on the upward.
Yeah,
I agree.
Kansas City's going to have a lot more of an even matchup. Like, they went undefeated last year in the division besides, I think, the last game where no one played. Same as the Bills. Yeah. I think their division might be better than the Bills division, depending on Tua's health, how Aaron Glenn first year pans out. And I like Drink Me, but
their division's definitely better. 3 of their teams were in the playoffs last year,
and I think all 3
not the Raiders.
Be a playoff team again.
Except for me, I think the Chargers might fall.
That are expected to go to the playoffs next year.
Well, they weren't last year though. They were. Everyone had them going 3rd. I think the media played into the New York.
I think that in preseason, after week 2, I think most people knew it was the Bills. Some people had a lot of faith in the Dolphins still, which, I mean, obviously me and you have never had faith in Tua.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And then both of us were also the Jets were not going to the Super Bowl, which was a crazy offseason prediction last year.
When you're a Jet, you're the best.
When you're a Jet, you're the talk of the town.
So,
at Wayne State.
Anyone else have anything to say about Geno?
Yeah, about Geno, I think they could build the team around him better. Like, they have to go out and get a receiver. They could still go get Cup. They could draft. Like you said, if Ante Gente actually does go to the Raiders, obviously, boom, you have a running back.
How's Geno's history with tight ends? I can't even remember.
Good. He had Noah Fant.
So he does. Like, Brock Bowers could have another monster year.
And he did play. Yeah, he played crazy last year.
He broke records.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I love Brock Bowers. I like Pete Carroll as a head coach. Geno Smith is just – I mean, to be fair, if you put Geno Smith where Jared Goff went, maybe he looks like Jared Goff. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll never know. But
yeah,
he had a good team built around him last year with DK, Lockett, Kenneth Walker, and who's that rookie running back who came in this year?
Charbonnet.
So who knows how they'll look.
It'll be interesting.
Let's move on to the other side of the coin. Darnold to the Seahawks. They almost traded I get Darnold was 14-3, I think.
Yeah.
He had Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones. What's that guy who starts with the M?
Jordan Addison.
Addison. Kevin O'Connell has always been good with mid quarterbacks and makes them look better.
It's a 3-year deal for $100 million, right?
It's not a bad deal. No, it's something similar to that.
55 guaranteed.
I don't think that's bad for the Seahawks. Even if this is rebuilding, okay, now you have a quarterback who's not ass. He's still not great.
Well, no, I think the last 2 games of the season kind of
tore down his reputation for sure.
Yeah,
that's why Vikings didn't sign him.
He went, exactly. Because he blew up a huge game against the Lions, and then blew up the following. Was it a wild card game, right?
Yeah. Who did they even play in that game? Was it the Commanders?
No.
Oh
no, it was the Rams.
No, the Rams.
It was the
Rams.
It was the Rams.
Yeah, they got shit hosed.
Yeah, it was like 30-something-9.
Yeah,
in both games they got blown out,
and he didn't look good. But I don't know. I like this for him because he's a starter. If I'm a Seahawks fan, I'm definitely not excited about next season.
Well, here's the thing. I do agree that you're not excited for next season, but this is time to tank.
What did they give up for DK?
They traded away their best receiver.
Basically,
this team is tanking.
I think.
Oh.
They don't expect Darnold to win, I don't think. And they shouldn't.
No.
But this is having a bridge quarterback for 3 years and then going to get the franchise guy afterwards.
No, they don't expect him to win because if they did, they would have just got rid of Geno, kept DK, and kept Lockett. They didn't do that. They got rid of both those guys. I also think that people are kind of – I don't know. I understand that those 2 games sucked. Those last 2 games of the season sucked. But he was better in the first game against the Lions. And – if you have and that's like such a heavy weight too to go from your first, you have a bye, you
1 to 5.
Yeah, 1 to 5 to go 1 to 5 in the conference is a big deal. I think that probably had the biggest toll on it. That's probably why they lost to the Rams. They also had higher expectations than the Rams going into that game.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think you can get 14-3 with a quarterback who's crap. You couldn't throw Aiden O'Connell on that team or Daniel Jones and they'd be 14-3. They'd be bad. So I think that, I think that Seattle will stay honestly probably around the same as they've been the last couple of years.
See, I think they fall off. And it's not because of Sam Darnold though. Because I think if you swap places with Geno Smith and Sam Darnold last year, I think both seasons are similar.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. But I think they know they're tanking. This is a bridge quarterback. We have to have someone to fill the gap who's still going to put on a show, sell tickets, but you're not going out there to win a Super Bowl.
If you're some of these teams, though, like if you're some of these bottom-end teams, you got to be thinking Arch Manning's coming up.
Yeah.
Like I know Arch hasn't really played that much, but he can run like
he's gonna sell though.
He's gonna sell for sure.
He's a Manning. He's gonna sell.
And arm.
But he has an arm and he has legs. He's got everything the Mannings didn't have. So if I'm some of those bottom end teams, I'm like,
I also think it's wild that a football rebuild can genuinely take like
decades.
No, or it cannot at all.
Yeah, that's
what the Lions took.
It can
2-3
It can literally be like 2 or 3 years, and you can completely like redraft, or you can draft and like rebuild your team from.
Well, that's the thing. A lot imagine every team that doesn't win a Super Bowl, doesn't make playoffs. Let's say, does that? They rip apart their team, and they try to start again. And it works out once in a while. Like the Bengals, it works out for us.
I was going to say, sometimes it works, but sometimes it very much does not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should get to the Bengals, actually, because that's another landmine filled.
Do you want to do another quick one real quick? Because
Yeah,
this
we
is
can
going to be 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. That's okay.
Um,
Let's approve.
Is Diggs on the move?
Oh, I read an interesting article about this earlier today. Actually, it was already at like 7:30 before I came.
Mm-hmm.
This I don't remember what the guy who wrote the article's name was, but he said something like Green Bay should really be looking at Diggs because they don't have a veteran one,
Wide
either
receiver.
a veteran or like a legit wide receiver one.
Number
I think
one.
I think it was their running back who said like in an interview like, yeah, we don't have like a solidified wide receiver one.
I actually like that. I didn't even think about him to Green Bay. They said it would be the Texans said it would be a team-friendly deal to bring Diggs back. Them doing who'd they just sign? Christian Kirk, right? Them signing Christian Kirk kind of tells me it's over for them. Do you agree, Carson?
I think that they're like the way that I see it is I'm not going to be surprised either way. Like if I think they should try to re-sign him. I think they will actually try to re-sign him. I think that the Kirk deal is more for a replacement of Tank. Tank's going to be out probably all next season. You get
it's gonna take him 6 games next year to get going. At least 6 games.
He's out for the 2025 season for sure.
No, I know, but I'm talking.
Yeah, but you're saying 2026. Yeah, he'll probably. Yeah, it could go into 2026. So I think that that's more what that was for. I think they just need more depth at that position. They've seen it when Diggs and Tank went out, and I think for that reason they will try to re-sign Diggs. I'd be surprised too if Diggs's goal is to be on a team that he likes. I don't see why he would want to go to another team. Like I don't think a lot of people have said like Dallas and Jets as well. I haven't heard Green Bay. Green Bay's not a bad option. But Dallas or the Jets, like I don't think he would want to go there because neither of those teams has any potential next year.
You want to know where else I heard though?
Where's that?
KC.
And I think that's the perfect fit.
Yeah. Okay, that I could see that.
And that would be a true like
that would be a great weapon for Mahomes when he does what Mahomes does.
Yeah.
That was Darth Vader without the mask for everyone at home, by the way.
Yeah.
No. I think it would be imagine the Bills win against the Chiefs and Diggs is on the Chiefs.
That'd be nice.
In the playoffs.
Okay.
He's in a KC jersey on the other side.
Okay, so I have thought about this. And it would be
the overlay picture, like when he's sitting there like watching, and it'd just be him on the other side.
Dude,
it's Alan going.
It would be the ultimate build. Like it would be better than losing your virginity, having your first child be born, having your first
like Spider-Man.
Having your first beer with your dad in the garage.
Wait, together?
All of that together for the Bills to beat Diggs on the Chiefs in Buffalo in their last year in Orchard Park.
I think I enjoy having my kid for more than that. But.
And then let me put a twist on the Steelers song. Buffalo's going to the Super Bowl. Here we go. That's it.
Okay.
I would love to see the cropped images of like him standing on one side and then the picture of him on Buffalo standing on the other side and they're just staring at each other.
I'm telling you, dude, it's in Spider-Man.
It was.
Because it's Spider-Man colors too.
Oh.
All right, Aiden, talk about your team.
I mean, there's two things to say. One in good light and one in bad light. Let me start with the terrible news first because it hurts the soul knowing this.
And surprise, by the way, the good light is also going to be bad light.
Exactly. So the bad side is if we did all of our deals this offseason, we would have Chase for $36 million, T. Higgins for $25, and Trey for $20. And we'd have them locked up for 4 years for those prices.
What'd you do instead?
We franchised T
Okay.
last year.
All right.
We
One
didn't-
player. Who cares?
We didn't sign Jamar.
Oh.
He became the Triple Crown.
Oh no.
And Trey was the sack leader. After
No.
Exactly.
Shit. Ryan, what are we gonna do?
I don't.
Surely you're doing something.
So what we're doing is we tag T again. I know. We're letting Trey.
Okay, we've learned from our mistakes so far.
Yeah, we're letting Trey go look for a trade.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Hold on. Let me pause it. Good.
Okay, so we tagged T, didn't learn. We're letting Trey go look for another team, and instead of paying Jamar Chase $36 million in the offseason, he's gonna want the biggest non-QB contract, so at least $41 million.
Yeah,
which is only going to grow this offseason if Micah Parsons gets signed. The tiny bit of good news is we are going to sign Chase.
this much good news.
He will be signed no matter what. That is good news. We're signing him. Another sliver of good news is I've seen reports over the last 2 days, multiple times, that we're also going to sign T to an extension. Trey is not going to be on the team next year. We're not paying him.
Yeah, I don't see him coming back.
And the thing is, it is terrible because if we paid him the $20 million in the offseason, that's amazing. Love to have Trey for 4 more years for $20 million. He's going to want 30. Not worth it.
At bare minimum.
At bare minimum. He's
How is
31
it-
years old. I don't want Trey for $30 million a year. I don't want him. Let him go to another team, get a second-round pick.
Would you have would you have taken him for $30 million and he's on the team for 4 more years?
No. It's too much money a year. I don't think he's worth that. I think
Do you have stock in the Bengals ownership?
no, I just
Like,
Trey has hit his peak. Our defense was bad with him. It didn't matter.
I just don't understand how you guys are in cap hell.
We're not in cap hell. Our owner's just stupid. We have $70 million to spend. It's true. Our owner is cheap and our GM is stupid.
Wait a second.
Simple as that.
I know your pain.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
your pain. See this logo right here?
Yeah, we're gonna get into
Yeah.
So I do think we should let him walk, go to another team, and rebuild the defense. I think he's hit his peak. And if he hasn't, I'm honestly not worried.
Here's where I'm at with them. Their defense was awful last year, and there's 2 sides you can look at it. Well, they were awful last year with them, so how much worse could it get? And you could go, couldn't get that much worse, or you could go, imagine less pressure on the quarterback and more time for Jaden Daniels to beat
just for the record, I'm on that side of it. I think it's ridiculous.
Which is fine.
on the worse
Imagine
or
how
better.
worse they're gonna get.
Yeah, no,
He
I
led the
agree.
league in sacks by 3.5
He did.
sacks. How
He
are you
did.
gonna T. Higgins? Also, I have to say too, it's the same thing with Josh Allen. A big reason why I think Josh Allen is way better than Joe Burrow now is because he did it with nobody last year. The argument for Joe Burrow to be in the top 5 is getting worse and worse. And if they need to re-sign T. Higgins as well as Chase, it's kind of ridiculous to me. Because I would get rid of T. Get rid of him. Trade him. Trade him now that he's franchise tag. Re-sign Hendrickson because he's the only good thing on your defense. Like I have no idea why they want to keep T so much. And Bengals
Because
fans
we're
want to keep T.
pass first offense.
Well, thank God that you are, because you had 8 wins last year with that.
I do want to butt in on Bengals talk because I know you're going to want to go after this. And, like, I love Joe Burrow, but if he gets hurt next year, like, we got to start talking, like, Andrew Luck vibes of
100%.
quarterback. And the other thing, too, and I know you agree with this, is fire the head coach. He has not won the first 2
get
games.
him out of there.
How many years has he been?
A year before Burrow. So
Oh,
5.
dude. fire that guy.
He has not won the first 2 games. I think the entire time he's been head coach.
It's literally the first step for it. Doesn't even matter the sport at this point. The first step is if your team is not doing something, fire that guy and see if something changes.
And how are the Cincinnati Bengals not ready for week 1 against the Patriots? I might be blasting everyone's ear because I'm screaming, but
no. Yeah. No, I agree. And Aiden, I'm not, just for the record, I'm not trying to crap on the Bengals. I just think it's crazy that
don't worry.
I think the Bengals are one of those franchises almost similar to the Bills and the Lions where it's like nobody really – I mean, Bills fans, I think, get a lot more hate.
I think we're very similar to the Lions.
But, like, you can't hate the Cincinnati Bengals. Nobody – like, their jerseys are cool. Joe Burrow's a cool guy. They've always had, like, 1 or 2 guys on the team where the team's cool. Nobody hates the Tiger. Like, and they're just a cursed franchise, sadly, by your owners.
Yeah. I know what you're saying by trade T and keep Trey.
The old Jays.
Don't sign Trey.
why?
Here's why you don't sign Trey. Because Trey, at minimum, like we already said, is $30 million a year. He's hit his peak already. I don't want him for $30 million a year.
What if he's TJ Watt and he does it for another 4 years?
Yeah,
He's not, though.
How do you know?
Honestly, I think I kind of see what you're saying though, Aiden. You take the chance that like you hope that he doesn't get better.
Exactly.
Because I agree because of the money.
And the Cowboys
Here's
have
the
done
thing.
that. And how'd Tony Pollard do last year, though? You know what I mean?
I love Trey, but those sacks came when it didn't matter. He did not get sacks in games where it was 1-score games. Can we possibly win this? He got sacks in games that we were winning. He got 5 against the Raiders.
It's a lot easier to play on defense when your team's winning than when your team's losing. Like those guys got gassed last year.
Exactly.
Man.
And I do agree with that. If you take $30 million away from Trey, you have $30 million to spend on defense that year. That's a lot of money. You can go get 3 defensive linemen who are not Trey's caliber whatsoever.
The problem is you've done neither so far.
That is the problem. That is the problem.
And maybe by the time this episode comes out, because normally we're a little bit behind on release dates, maybe they have. But as of right now, we are sitting here 9/23, March 11th, and unless Adam Schefter tweeted, you guys just traded for Aiden Hutchinson. Nope, you didn't.
The Bengals are not going to go out and go get a Micah Parsons on defense, and that's fine. You don't need them. You don't need them. What you need to do is build a good, not great, a good defense. If we have a 15th overall defense, I will be happy.
Can I ask you a question,
star.
Aiden? Can I ask you a question? Why are you so adamant about keeping Higgins though? Because
our quarterback wants him.
Because he doesn't trust his quarterback.
Yeah, but
no, when your star player, when the guy who has took your franchise from absolute poverty to a team that people can talk about,
Josh Allen to Diggs, yeah.
Exactly. Then you let him do that.
Listen, and Micah Parsons might be available. You're telling me right now, if you guys went out and got Micah Parsons and you lost T. Higgins, you would be more upset that you lost T. Higgins than that you got Micah Parsons?
No, I don't think I'd be more upset.
And fill that second would you? T. Higgins gives me Waddle vibes, where he's a really good number 2. But under that number 1, I don't know. It's the same as Ayuk. We're gonna see next year what Ayuk's made of.
Man,
I mean, this should be obvious. But T. Higgins' best games. T. Higgins' best games comes when Jamar's hurt. When Jamar's not playing, and you have to rely on him.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's when his best games come. I'm just saying, if our quarterback wants him, you should go get him.
I agree.
And our quarterback also wants Trey, but it's kind of too late.
And the other thing you got to look at it as too, of course he wants the best of course he wants
the
best
and what's
thing
best
for the offense.
But also what's best for him though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the way he makes more money is, I have two. For sure, Chase is a number one. Arguably the best number two in the league.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you could argue. Who comes
No,
close?
Nobody.
Definitely number two. I can't think of anybody else who.
So obviously he wants to keep him, but it comes to a point where you cannot blame the defense for not being good when the offense is taking all the money.
Agreed. And I think spreading Trey's money is better. If Trey was 25, different story. If Trey was 25 years old, it's different. But he's 31.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is at the point where he's going to start to slowly degrade.
So you'd be 35 if you sign him to a 4-year,
Yeah.
30 mil. Let's say 35.
That's probably what it is.
Well, how
I was saying 30 to be generous.
Crosby got what?
35.5. He'll get less than Crosby.
So he'd get less. So like 33.
Okay. I think you're better off pumping that money into other defensive positions for people who are 80% as good as Trey.
I also just don't trust your draft process. Like listen, don't get me wrong. You hit on Joe Burrow, you hit on Jamar Chase, you hit on T. Higgins, and I would call it a win on your running back there,
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown.
I like Chase as well. I wouldn't get another running back.
But I'm just talking about like their wins on draft boards.
Our draft in the last 4 years has been so much better.
I don't even know how to say his name. Melo Font.
Oh, Ayuvasa.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was saying Melifonwu. Ayavasa is in the same camp as Keon Coleman, where it's like this guy might not be the number one.
Yeah.
So,
but even on defense, like last year, we were super banged up, which is fine. But our best defensive player outside of Trey, I think, would be Dax Hill.
Oh!
What?
Breaking news. Joey Bosa to the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that's big.
1 year, $12.6 million.
Don't celebrate, buddy. I got some bad news on that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Joey Bosa. I like that for us.
That is big.
Wow, I'm pumped.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
1 year, 12 mil.
Yep.
Oh man.
I'm good Trey now.
I just ripped ass. Joey Bosa. I heard earlier that it was 49ers, so I'm pumped about that.
I think the deal's good. I think that's pretty cheap.
As long as he stays healthy. And that's been the story of his career. So you guys don't have Joey Bosa now to go get.
I mean, that's fine.
Sorry. Just had to nut my pants real quick. Continue on your Bengals talk.
I don't know where we're at, but I think I've reached the point where it's fine to let Trey go, spend the rest of the money on defense and other positions, draft. Like, that's it. Draft defense.
Yeah, you guys could go trade for a guy like C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Oh. Well, you could go trade for...
So here's the thing. I don't think we're going to go after big names. We're not going to go after these big guys, and that's fine.
Yeah, it would cost too much.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, Aiden, I think Bengals would be my number 3 team if I had to rank every team on who I liked the most. You got to head up to Ohio, and that everyone can imply what I'm thinking. Treat them to a nice dinner, sit them down, buy a nice hotel for them.
A little Luigi Menego, or whatever his name
Whoa,
is.
no. I'm saying treat your owner right, not dismember him. I would never say that. I didn't wink, guys.
You obviously don't know what it's like to have an interesting owner.
Well, do we want to get into it? Are we done on Bengals talk for now?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, yeah, I think we're good on the Bengals
Okay.
thing. Do you want to go into Joey Bosa or what?
Okay, so let's go into Joey Bosa real quick, and then let's switch it up and go more Cole Speed, and baseball and
Call me-
basketball.
Call me still basketball.
Baseball.
Yeah, I'll dabble if we have to, but
But
Yeah.
okay. So Vaughn's not coming back. Joey Bosa is going to be, if he stays healthy, going to be big for the Buffalo Bills, man. I like the signing. I think this means that we are not keeping James Cook, if I'm being honest. Do you guys agree? Like, we've made some pretty decent moves.
Yeah, I don't know where your money's at because that money.
Dude, we're in cap hell.
Are you?
We've
Okay.
been in cap hell. We're almost like the Saints, but we're
shit.
good.
I didn't know that.
So-
it's not good for us.
So okay, obviously the Joey Bosa thing just came out. I like I said for the third time, I think that the contract's good. That's not a bad deal at all. But
Is
okay,
it?
so in 2021 he had 10.5 sacks, which is pretty good. You know that's a good amount of sacks for
That's a good
defensive end.
good player.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
have to cut a
and
lot of guys.
So the last 3 years though, he has a combined 13 sacks. In 2022 he had 2.5 sacks in 5 games. In 2023 he had 6.5 sacks in 9 games, and last season he had played 16 games and had 5 sacks. Last year alone, 4 players had more sacks than his last 3 years.
Mhm.
So I don't think that he's as good as maybe he once was. And I'm not talking about the country song.
As I once was.
What was his like?
Is it?
How many games did he play in those 3 years though?
He played 5 games in 2021 when he had 2.5. He had played 9 when he had 6.5. So those 2 are good. That's a good. But then last year, 16 games, 5 sacks.
Yeah, they had a tough season last year. I think. Listen, this is gonna go 2 ways. This is gonna go Von Miller signing, where the name holds a lot more weight than the production. Or it's going to go, holy shit, how did no one else go get Joey Bosa?
For 12 mil.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's flip the Zintin. This is good. This is bad. It's good.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Buffalo. Yeah, no. I mean, I like the name signing's good. I mean, Bean's just a magician with the way he works the numbers. In the same breath that Aiden is upset with his GM, I am happy with my GM, besides no Matt Collins. So we'll see where it goes.
And it's 1
excited.
year. It's 1 year. If he doesn't do anything, he doesn't do anything.
It's different than the Von Miller locked in contract.
Yeah, exactly.
And if Von Miller takes listen, I don't think he will. I think he might even just retire. But if Von Miller takes a very, 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 very team-friendly deal,
1 year, 6 mil. Come on.
1 year, 35 cents on the dime.
League minimum.
Oh, and speaking of Von Miller, if I were him, I'd be like, Detroit, please let me play for the minimum for you to go get another Super Bowl. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. I got nothing more. I'm obviously excited about it, but
I can tell.
we'll see. I'll have a better opinion on it in October.
Okay, all right, fellas. What are we heading to? The analyst here?
The
Analyst?
The analyst,
I
Mr. Cole Taylor. Cole's obviously a big baseball guy. I had a question for you.
Sure.
And we're all Jays fans, I think, right? Aiden, you're a Jays fan.
Yeah.
You can ask.
Where are we at with Vladdy, Cole?
I'm bothered. So bothered. Okay, me and my brother and my dad talk about this.
Well, speak loud into that thing,
Yeah.
boy.
Is it low? All right.
You're just talking quiet.
All right. Me and my brother and my dad talk about this probably twice a week, maybe 3 times a week for the past however long this has been going on. I don't understand how the dude who sells the most jerseys on your team, who is a what's that word? Ubiquitous or whatever. Everyone knows what his name is in Canada and in baseball. If you know baseball, you know who Vladdy is. You know who Vladdy's dad is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Hall of Famer. I don't know how you don't give that guy the keys to the castle. Give him. I don't care what he wants. Just sign him. And even if you trade him, someone will take his contract and you'll get whatever you want for it. What did he wanted?
So
$6 million ballpark it he wanted.
So they offered him $5 million. The way I've heard it is, everyone is like $6 million is what you're gonna pay him.
Well, and
so those at home, those have zeros on the end.
What?
Those millions?
Oh
those have
yeah,
zeros.
600.
Oh,
yeah, 600 million, 500 million is what I'm talking.
So and I this actually goes in. We were talking about this before the show. Someone, like honestly, Ohtani did not ruin. Maybe he did, but it's Ohtani. That guy is pretty much Japanese Jesus Christ. I don't care. That's true. Juan Soto is a great hitter, and he is, I would say, an average fielder. That dude is getting paid a cargo ship of money from a very dumb organization in the Mets. They pay their players a lot of money for interesting turnout.
It's the New York.
Yes, it's the New York. Yes. Juan Soto is gonna ruin baseball with that. Ohtani as well, because he is getting paid a lot of money. But you have to sign Vladdy. You have to, and then even if you're like, okay, this contract's too much, trade him to any of the big teams that will take the contract because they will take it because it's Vladdy.
So what would be a comfortable spot for the Jays to have Vladdy at? Like where it's like, because let's be honest here. How many players can you name on the Jays? Probably not too many.
You can name Vladdy and Scherzer, but Scherzer's
and Bo.
And Bo probably. Bo barely played last year.
And for those people who like funny stories, Schneider, the catcher. But like what would be a fair deal for Vladdy where the Jays are happy? He's like, I don't think the Jays will ever be happy paying over.
No. But I don't know. I think it's also hard to say because of the conversion.
And the taxes
and the tax. That is like, I mean, they're still making a crap ton of money regardless. But I understand it's like you're a premier player. Some guys making, Juan Soto's making 60-something million a year, whatever it is. Like, obviously he's not making exactly 60, but Vladdy's like, oh, I want that too, or something close to that. But then you're getting taxed, and the disparity becomes like, okay, you're making 15 or 20 million less.
And it's so, and putting that into Canadian dollars terms. So if he were to get paid $600 million, it would probably look closer to $540 million, like in Canadian dollars versus American dollars. If you were to do the conversion rate on that,
if they paid him if they paid him $600 million American, like if that their contracts are in that money, but with conversion, the Jays would have to pay $850 million, like because the conversion rate is so bad. So I mean, it is a crap ton of money, but I don't know if, especially on a baseball team, you got to sign a guy like that,
and
because he's a top 10 hitter in baseball, easy.
Yeah, and I mean, I have a Vladdy jersey. I don't know. Do you have?
No, mine's just empty.
Empty, but who would you put up if you were to put one?
If you're gonna put somebody on there, you're gonna put Vladdy.
Carson, would you?
Oh wow. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's your it's like the Leafs all of a sudden are like Austin Matthews at 15 million. That's too much money.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you have like your guy. It's literally like your quarterback. In a sense, like baseball doesn't necessarily have a quarterback, but you have
star players.
No, you have the start. Like you have the guy on your team. Vladdy's the guy. Pay that guy.
So another quick. Where are you at on Bo Bichette?
I used to very much dislike Bo because I kind of thought he was a diva.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a period of time where like he was playing really well, and even like in his interviews, his attitude was really good.
Okay.
So I was like, dang, like he's kind of grown on me. He's a kind of a dog.
Yeah.
And then I don't even know what it was. It like he just kind of made some comments about
Last year was
but
bad
like
year
playing.
for
Oh, I
both.
want to play for a contender. I want this or whatever. Like I don't know. I don't like guys who do that.
So
it's-
you're
it's
out
like-
on him?
I mean, I guess yeah.
Okay. I've got some off the dome questions for you, but if you have anything else on baseball you want to rip into, or any of the boys got anything on it?
Yeah.
Nothing for the gentleman?
Garrett Cole is getting Tommy John, so heck yes. Not heck yes. TJ sucks. But
Yankees pitcher, correct?
yeah, Yankees pitcher. He's getting Tommy John, even though they absolutely pumped their rotation up. They had like 6 starters, and they didn't know what they were going to do. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're still going to be an absolute wagon.
Okay. I'm going to leave this out to everyone, but I'm going to ask Cole first. If you were to bring in 2 expansion teams, what are the 2 you're bringing in?
Into baseball?
Into baseball, what
Ooh.
town? And if they're a new town, what are you calling them?
Well, the Oakland A's are already moving to Vegas. That'll be in 3 years, I think, 2028.
Yeah,
They're
disrespectful.
They're moving that. Yeah, I'm kind of upset about that. I mean, it'll be cool to have a MLB team in Vegas, but
That would be nice for the A's.
it would have. I would have had the expansion, one of them be in Vegas,
Yeah.
and then I would like it would be nice to get another one in Canada, or get one in like Mexico City or something.
Ooh. What about Tennessee?
Yeah, that
Tennessee doesn't have a team, no?
no.
And the Vols have been popping in college baseball.
Yeah, they have been.
So, what are your thoughts on Montreal?
Yeah, where would you put the Canadian team? Would it be Montreal?
I kind of feel like it'd be the easiest spot to put one.
Or would you do Vancouver?
I feel like another good spot would be Vancouver, solely because of the fact that, especially like that West Coast,
Yeah.
a lot of like Asian influence and a lot of like there's a lot of Asian culture there. It's kind of like LA in a sense. Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot like the guys like Otani and
Soto.
and what's his name? They just signed like 3 guys.
The other pitcher.
Rokai Saki or whatever his name is, and what's his name?
Otani's manager.
Yamamoto, the embezzler. No, but like that actually wouldn't be a bad spot. They have the Vancouver Canadians. I think they're a AAA team or a AA team or something. But yeah, it'd be cool. That would be a good spot, I think.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the Savannah Bananas?
Heck yeah.
You like them?
I think that whole league is cool.
You think it's good for baseball?
I think you know what I kind of think it's like? I think it's like it's doing what Live Golf.
Okay.
It's doing what Live Golf is doing for golf, and what I mean, not in terms of like the sketchy stuff. I mean, like the more relaxed, like fun side of the sport.
Yeah.
I mean, baseball in and out of itself it can be like
it can be a boring sport.
It can
let's be honest.
Yeah, it can be boring if you don't really care. It's not like hockey or basketball or football where it's like it's kind of quick. So you don't have to like you don't have to sit there and like analyze. You can just kind of watch. But I don't know. I think it's cool.
They remind me a lot of the like Harlem Globetrotters.
Yes.
Like where it's more of the sport is being played, but then we got this guy on stilts with a baseball bat.
It's literally a show. It's cool. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So we got spring training going on right now. I got 2 more baseball questions for you. What are your thoughts on the spring train? I know it's big for everyone cares about hats for baseball. What's your favorite spring training hat
this year?
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know.
This is off the Cromer Dome.
No, you did not. I got
Cole about this.
I feel like I saw one the other day. Wondering if it was Detroit.
Detroit's going to be, and then leading up to this, I'm going to obviously ask Cole who's his top 4 teams.
I don't like the orange when they do the orange, but I like that they have the old school like 80s Tigers logo on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget what team it was.
Cleveland Indians?
Bring it back.
Bring it back. He said it, not me.
I did. Washington Redskins, bring it back. Just kidding. Actually, the Commanders is actually kind of growing on me. I kind of like it.
The commies?
Yeah, the Manders.
Yeah, you and all those the
The
Manders.
Mandarins.
the Mandarin oranges. I can't remember. I can't remember what the spring training hat was.
Okay, then
maybe it was the Phillies.
Let me switch it up
I
then,
like the
and go.
uniforms.
What's your favorite baseball jersey of all time?
All right. Wait, that's the next question. I thought you had another one.
That's
different one.
a switch up from the baseball hat.
Favorite jersey of all time? I really like the LA Angels have like a retro like throwback jersey, and it's like cream colored.
Dude, I love.
Or like a not like a cream maybe, but it's like a off white. I really like that. I mean, I really like the powder blue. Doesn't matter what team. That one with the armbands on it. These ones.
This one?
Yeah. I don't know
Okay.
why I like that one, but I like that one.
Here, Carson, I'm pulling it up for you.
I like any of the powder blues. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, that's a nice looking. That's a nice looking jersey.
I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for cream colored jerseys.
Yeah,
man.
they just look cool. Whoa, pause.
He's a
That's
sucker
kind
for
of
cream,
kind
and
of
it's
a pause. Kind of a pause.
My bad.
And the Washington Nationals City Connect jersey with the cherry blossom tree on it.
Let's pull that bad.
Oh,
boy
I saw
up.
those the other day.
They're so
Those
they're
are
so
so
nice.
clean.
They're so clean. Yeah.
Did they start wearing those again?
No, I don't know. I don't know if every team like. I think every year each like a set of teams has City Connects that they wear. Yeah, the cherry blossoms are just. I think they're cool.
Because I think I saw them the other day on TV when they were doing like a top 40 plays of whatever.
Yeah.
And I saw those, dude. I was like, those are
I
nice.
think that's one of my favorite things that baseball does is they have a lot of like they have a lot of
that's it.
different jerseys and stuff, and they actually wear them proper, and I think that makes it kind of makes it more interesting to watch, like having different
Baseball
stuff
is good on that. Okay, this is another off-spin question. What are your thoughts on the Baltimore Orioles going pylon orange?
So okay, you know I play Woodsley Orioles.
Yeah.
Our coach was like, "Boys, Baltimore's going orange. Should we go orange?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. I'm
Not a
looking,
fan?
I'm not looking like a pylon."
Yeah. Okay. I guess my last question about baseball is, who are our top four? Give me two from each conference.
Top four and like pitchers, hitters, what?
Gonna win.
No.
Who's
Top-
gonna win?
Who's
next
gonna
year?
win next year?
Oh, who's gonna
Early
win?
prediction. We're in
Oh,
spring
okay.
training, so
Okay,
you don't know
anything.
anything.
You can't not put the Dodgers in there because they have everyone and their mother playing.
Obviously.
You might as well put Dwayne Johnson on their team. Yeah.
The Rock?
Yeah. Is that the same guy?
I didn't know he played baseball.
Yeah.
Oh.
John Cena turned heel.
No, you definitely have to go. You definitely have to go for National League. I would go definitely the Dodgers, and these are kind of.
Dude, if you want to give basic answers,
But it's kind of true.
it's
like
how baseball works.
Baseball is pretty like that, and you might have an underdog. Like the Colorado Rockies are not winning with the power of friendship.
Arizona a couple years ago.
Dude, like no, they actually bolstered their team. Like they're gonna be, and they'll have a deep playoff run for sure. I'll go the Dodgers, and National League. Like I actually like the Phillies. I know a lot of people hate Philadelphia sports
Ring
teams,
that bell, baby.
and it kind of comes bad as a Commanders fan liking anything about Philadelphia. Because
I'd give it. The Phillies are the only redeeming team in Philadelphia.
I like the Phillies.
Yeah, they are.
And
Right?
it might be because
the
Bryce
Fanatic
Harper.
and the Fanatic too. The Fanatic's kind of cool.
The-
Their mascot.
The Flyers are like a shell of their former self as
I
well.
agree.
I
I
would
agree.
say.
I
It's
mean,
really just the Eagles and the
Yeah.
76ers.
Yeah.
Sixers.
and then American League. I mean, the Yankees, even though they blew up last year, and I loved watching that. That was my favorite thing on the planet. Watching the Yankees lose is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But the Yankees, because they actually went out and they just signed guys. They signed like two. They signed 2 or 3 pretty big guys. I don't know who else American League wise. The Tigers will not be in the playoffs.
Really?
Whoa.
No, dude, they will not be.
They
They
had
had,
the Cinderella story again.
dude. I mean, I love when the
They
Tigers are
sold at the end of the year.
good, dude. No,
and
dude,
made it.
dude, Well, dude, that's the thing about baseball. The season's so long. They got hot, and
At the
the
right
Twins
moment.
got icicle cold.
Yeah.
They won like 37 out of 45 games, and the Twins lost 38 out of 46 games or something.
Okay. What do you think about Cleveland next year?
I feel like Cleveland's always just like,
Okay.
yeah, they're it just depends. Like they didn't have I don't think they had Shane Bieber last year. That's their ace. They didn't have him at all, I don't think.
Yeah.
How about the boys?
The Jays?
Yeah.
God,
No.
they're gonna be. I actually like. No, dude, this is how you talk about the Bengals, how you feel. That's how I feel about the Jays. Max Scherzer,
Except for the Jays don't want to pay Joe Burrow.
yeah. It's literally it. Like the Max Scherzer signing was like it's cool. It's Max Scherzer, but you're paying the guy $18 million. Just
All right,
go
signed
sign.
Vladdy.
What?
They signed Vladdy. What else do they gotta do?
Dude.
Everything.
Dude, the bullpen is in shambles.
I know last year they were just ass.
The head coach should have been fired.
John's and yeah, dude, they haven't had a good head coach since John Gibbons, and that guy was as backcountry as they come. But at least he was like, he's kind of a hard ass, and he laid it down. You know what I mean? He's a coach. He wasn't just like a pushover.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't even tell you anyone else from the American League.
Final thoughts on baseball, anyone?
I do actually have a question. Half of the owners are getting together and they're talking about having a salary cap.
Yes
To the salary cap.
I'm so tired, and the Jays are in top 10, and I think they're like number 8 or something in payroll. I'm so tired of we'll just sign it and pay the luxury tax while all these other teams just sit at the bottom and try and get lucky. Like
Oakland has done for years, and then they
also
their way to Vegas.
They also have their management is god awful though.
Yeah, I know, but they powdered their way to Vegas, man.
Yeah.
They did those fans dirty.
Yeah,
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I agree with you though. No, I think sports need a hard salary cap because I just
it makes them fair.
It makes
fair. Sports fair.
Yeah, it makes it fair. That's not a communist.
So all right, I have. I mean, I did want a statement. I know if they do a salary cap, I'm pretty sure they have to put 10 years until they can implement it.
To get teams set up for that.
Yeah. What's the number in baseball that you can cap your team at? Because in football, it's a 300, 350. Let me just punch this time.
Let me pause it real quick. Well, okay.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so
welcome to the Huddle Podcast. No.
So if the salary cap gets put into baseball, what is the number in baseball? Because in hockey, it's how much is hockey? You know?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I know like yearly contracts, like
So it's
the
gotta be
top
roughly
one is
150,
like
right?
18 million. But like you got guys like it might be $2 billion.
That's what I mean.
On the baseball contract.
Yeah,
like
baseball's 140.5 million
per year.
per year. That's the soft salary cap.
Okay. So that's before you start paying luxury tax.
Yeah, the rich teams will just pay luxury tax. They don't care.
So obviously in football, it's around 300 million right now.
Yeah.
It's gonna go up. It goes up every year.
Yeah.
Hockey, let's say, is 150-ish. What's the number for baseball to keep all the teams fair, be able to pay players, and all?
Oh wait,
have a
sorry.
competing chance?
Why the hell does that say NBA? My bad, mistype. Yeah, it doesn't. There's no. What's the soft salary cap?
So, and let me just say, like Shohei is what $8 million or $800 million a year?
$700 million a year.
Okay, so $700 million a year for Shohei. You have to account for
Wait. Oh, I have a follow-up question.
These big markets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how you make it fair versus the Dodgers and the Yankees to the Minnesota Twins. You know what I mean? Like, how do you make it fair?
Well, that's what the salary cap is, because even in NFL,
but the contracts are already signed.
If it was put in, it would have to be in 10 years. The contracts would have to be over.
And the thing about baseball is too, no other sport has contracts that are that long.
Yeah. Or
like nobody. No, I mean, but you mean like besides like Mahomes has a 10-year, but
yeah,
like baseball contracts, some of the guys like Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, those guys have 13-year contracts, and they're going to be playing there until they're 40.
So I was going to say, or after those 10 years, those guys who are signed to those long deals, they're
Yeah.
just grandfathered in. But you can't pay
Yes.
more players.
I think
that
that's
can make it work.
that's how it would have to be, because those guys are like, especially they were probably whatever age they were when they signed the contract. Especially for a guy like Bryce Harper, he'll just DH, and like it'll be like, I mean, hopefully it won't be as Miggy's ending of his career is kind of crap for for a Hall of Famer, but when you're like 40, if you can still see the ball, you can just DH.
Yeah.
Like Bryce Harper can DH the rest of his life until he wants to retire.
And think about last year, like Shohei didn't even pitch.
No, and he's just
So
he's ridiculous. The Dodgers didn't have a starter, and they were already ridiculous.
Yeah.
what is the roundabout number you think? Do you think 500 million is enough?
Probably 500 mil. No, lower 4.
So
Joey
you would
Bosa
put
to
lower.
the Bills.
Yeah, no, I already shit my pants on Joey Bosa.
No, I would say like, wait, what'd you say NFL's is? 300.
It's around 300 right now.
I would say,
that's a 52-man roster.
and that's a thing too. Baseball's roster is only half of that,
What
except
is
for
it, 24?
26.
Okay.
Except for September, they do expanded roster, but that's all like minor league guys come
Yeah.
up usually.
That doesn't include practice for us either.
No, so I don't know, something like the baseball is like, it's not, yeah, it may be boring, whatever. There's a lot of money in baseball.
Oh,
like
tons.
like as much as people say like, oh, it's dying, or it's not at all. Like it's completely alive.
I have a question for you. What do you find more entertaining? As like baseball's your number one. You
Yeah.
play baseball. Do you like watching baseball in person now with the new pitch clock more, or do you like
I hate the pitch clock.
really?
That's the hottest take of all time.
Oh,
So-
dude.
so-
no, but there's a reason I hate the pitch clock. There's a reason I hate the pitch clock. Okay, one, especially since I play, I kind of have,
And you're a pitcher.
and I'm a pitcher, so I have like, everyone's got like the routine. Especially for those guys, like their big high pressure moments, if you've had like a routine, I get it's annoying. Some guys sitting there like batting gloves off and on. Like I get that point of it, because that's a business thing. But I've seen a lot of people, like injury perspective. There's one, it's the type of training, but two, you're getting less time to relax in between pitches. And
Mhm.
you're seeing a lot more Tommy John and UCL tears,
yeah.
because guys are like, they're sitting 100 miles an hour. You're throwing 100 pitches 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You're probably going to hurt yourself if you're not getting adequate. Like,
I've never thought about it like that.
I've
if
seen
I'm
a lot
being
of articles
honest.
like that, and I completely agree with that.
So, and
But I get it from a business
He-
standpoint. You need to make it.
Yeah.
here's where I'm at with it
Watchable.
is while I'm watching the game on TV, brother, pitch clock, please. While I'm at the game,
No, dude.
I want to
I'll
relax.
I'll sit there for 5 hours if I'm at it. I completely agree.
I
want
want to like if I miss an inning to go get a hot dog, a beer, and a
Exactly.
bag of peanuts. You know what I mean?
that's I actually agree with that. For TV viewing purposes,
Mm-hmm.
where they're making probably the majority of their money, like for TV deals and all that,
Yeah.
I completely understand. But from a pure like a love of the sport
Love of the
perspective,
game.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess does anyone have any more questions? Because I got one last wrap up question. We good?
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the robot umps
Oh, the ABS.
Yes.
ABS.
in the spring? They're testing it out in spring training.
This
And
might
this
be,
is similar to the chain gang being
Yeah,
removed.
yes. Yeah. So in my like the as much as like someone like Angel Hernandez, that guy has made, that guy
He retired.
he did he as many egregious calls as he made in his life, like some really really bad calls.
Yeah.
I still love, like, think of this. You're never gonna see a manager go out to home plate and chew the umpire out. Ever. like I know that sounds stupid. But
no,
okay,
I
but like-
get where you're coming
but-
from.
but like
As a
you-
dumb sport fan,
But like it's okay. To me, having those calls be questioned, jawing at the umpire, you're talking about it, like especially like I used to catch like when I was really young, but especially as a pitcher too, you build a rapport with the umpire. I do the same thing at first base. You talk him up, whatever, and yeah, it's like close call. He might give it to you because he's a nice guy, whatever. As pitching, as you go through, like 6th, 7th, 8th inning, you're hitting spots. The umpire might give you those because it's like, hey, you've been hitting this side of the plate consistently. You're doing this consistently. I like that. That makes it like a sport to me. You know what? Like the ability to like not predict
the human error.
The human error part. And again, like and I've complained about refs because sometimes it's annoying when refs are bad. It's definitely not an easy job, but that part of baseball, like it'd be like if you took they're gonna take fighting out of hockey at some point.
No, I'm gonna off Bettman.
No, it's
I'm gonna bring him out to a nice
I'm
dinner.
gonna offer Bettman.
I'm gonna offer him a nice dinner.
Like fighting is like that's part of the sport. To me, having your head like something's going bad, you don't say nothing to the umpire. You see your big roly-poly coach come out who's not athletic anymore, and they come out and they
the first base coach who can waddle to the plate.
They absolutely chew the umpire. They're like, what's that? Terry Collins video. You got to give him a chance. And he's like freaking out. His face turns around and he throws it. Like, that's baseball to me. Like, that makes it good.
Throwing the bases.
Yeah, like putting a garbage can on home plate. Like,
that's fair.
Again, it's a business thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask you guys something because I don't know if you guys know about this. Have you guys heard about like the international series that they have started doing?
I heard about
the Tokyo series. Okay, pretty cool stuff. I think this one's cooler. I think it's in July or June. They are playing. I think it's the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds.
Okay.
Are playing baseball games in the Atlanta Motor Speedway. In the NASCAR.
Oh, I have heard about this.
You guys,
that sounds
from you.
Yeah,
this was from
Carson, did you hear about that?
No, I didn't. That does sound sick though.
And the capacity is like 120,000 people or something crazy.
That's unreal. I love I've always, and the NHL has overdone it, but I've always been a sucker for the Winter Classic. I think
that's
if
great.
you limit it to certain things and they come out with
and make it like an event.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm always down for one or two cool games of the year.
Yeah.
The NFL
any sport
the wrong way where they go, Brazil. All right, the Jacksonville Jaguars are playing in London.
Yeah,
see,
that's a different thing.
And this
that's
year,
not entertaining.
who's going to Tokyo? The Cubs and I believe it's the Dodgers.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think.
Yeah.
It's teams that people know.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's it. That's my last thing. I wanted to. I didn't know if you guys had heard about it. I thought it was pretty cool.
No, I have, but I like that we haven't brought it up on.
Do they?
No.
Will they do a race?
No,
not the same. Not the same time.
That would be great.
no, but
let's
I mean,
do that.
Like the whole weekend.
Johnson's making another lap.
So you get a race in the next
Meanwhile,
week, like a baseball game.
I don't know. Yeah,
And Bubba Wallace passes.
yeah.
Gets hit with the baseball.
Yeah, no, the baseball hit the windshield. You can't see it. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Multiple dead in this crap. Oh, home run!
High fly ball to the left.
No, it'd be like baseball. It'd be like, and there's a crash there. Third turn of the race.
You ever seen the clips of like the announcers like I've seen a lot in baseball where like they're apologizing for something they said the night previous.
It was
like I just really want to apologize for any racist remarks I said. And high fly ball, Scherzer's gone.
Yeah.
So I'm very sorry.
Yeah, he said right. Yeah, it was Castellanos because he's famous for like something tragic happens and Nick Castellanos hits a home run.
Yes.
Yeah, and he said something racist on the previous, and he's like, yeah, I just want to apologize to all the fans, and here's a fly ball by Castellanos, and it's gone. And anyways, yeah.
Anyways, this has been our baseball preview. We will definitely have Cole back on. We're gonna go into Dude's Draft of the Week. We're firing up. We're firing it up. Welcome to Dude's Draft of the Week here.
Here we go.
Alrighty. So for the first Dude's Draft of the Week, we have best sports numbers. Now, you can look at this two ways: most iconic or just coolest on the back of the jersey. We're taking either one here. Cole, I'm gonna let you pick the order. It is a snake draft.
All right.
So 4 will pick twice at the end of the first round, and 1 will pick twice at the end.
All right. Wait, I'm picking the order of the people.
Yeah, you
Order
pick
of
the
the
order
people.
of the draft.
Okay, we're going straight alphabetical.
First and last.
Aiden, Carson, myself, Jake.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
With the first overall pick, in the numbers draft, I will take number 99.
Fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
the great one.
It's retired across hockey, and
No other sport has the respect.
yeah, it's
that.
disgusting, but
Yeah.
it is this filthy.
That is fair. All right. I'll go 33.
Didn't
You
have
guys
it.
are probably Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Larry
Scottie
Bird?
Pippen.
Okay.
Pimpin'.
all right.
Alrighty.
You
Cock.
got
Big pimping.
you got some other guys. Hold on.
No, I trust
Okay,
your
whatever.
list.
Anyway, yeah, you guys
I
got
trust
some.
the ball knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cole, you are up.
Yeah. There's actually a tough.
How are we going to the list on one?
No, dude.
No,
No. I haven't lost any. But I'm trying to think what I should draft first round. I feel like I'm gonna have to go 23.
Okay.
All right, good number.
Just because of
LeBron, MJ.
the GOAT, whoever you think that is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's MJ.
I'm gonna go 97.
Dang.
97
Banger
is a
McDavid.
filthy looking number.
It does look good.
McDavid.
9 and 7 are good numbers.
Yeah. And both of them on even on like a NASCAR,
Yeah.
if you get like the flames going on a night.
On a 7, bro? Yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
bro. Is that Lightning McQueen 97?
Oh
No, he's
Make my
95.
pick
He's
more.
95. He's
Okay.
95.
Don't
He's 95.
die
He's
down
95.
the
He's
hype like
95.
that. Let us have
He's
this.
95. Get it right. Dude.
Anyone listening on Spotify is losing their mind.
Yeah.
Basically
just
me.
audio.
Aiden's next. He's
And I'm gonna go with
Oh, we're going snag.
88,
I like that.
like a wide receiver 88. You're
I
like,
just like 80s, bro. For
I was
all
I was
I
thinking
like 80s.
88, but like the old school. What do you call them? Were they fullbacks or tight? Like that had the big.
Shannon Sharp was 88,
What do you-
right?
What do you call that?
Shannon Sharp. I don't know what he was, but that neck.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
Those guys look like.
But 80,
animals.
like 88, even for, I know we shit on this franchise a lot on this podcast, but the Cowboys, like 88.
Yeah. Is that Dez?
Yeah.
Dez is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but CD's also 88 now.
That's true.
So 88's my pick. Cole, you're back up.
This isn't specific to like a.
You don't have to
like
be.
like a good athlete or whatever. I'm gonna go number 11.
Okay.
I do. I like
Mostly because I love like baseball chatter.
Yeah.
Calling someone Sticks is such a good nickname because their number is 11.
I like that.
It just sounds and it looks good too, especially when you have like the nice looking one with like the
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker. Number 22 of the Talkville Tornadoes.
okay. So my list is a little like different. I feel like I'm not going off of like just like how the jersey looks. Okay, I have 32. So that's like Magic Johnson, Dr. J,
Okay.
Blake Griffin, Bill Walton, Charles Barkley, Jason.
Wait
Kidd.
a sec. You're gonna
Shaq.
you're gonna say 2 legends, pepper in Blake Griffin, and then say
That
4
was
more
crazy.
legends.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Though he's
and then
Lob City.
you ended with Shaq.
Lob City though. Lob City. Give
Yeah,
him
no,
respect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll respect the Lob City. I don't even hate Blake Griffin. That was just
He's
two
Blake of the
crazy-
Year.
Crazy
He won
order.
Blake of the Year on
Yeah,
PMT.
Two legends, Blake Griffin.
Shaquille O'Neal.
I like Blake Griffin, and then 4 more legends.
Yeah.
Wait,
that
that dude is banging on you.
When this dude's in the paint banging on you.
I'm gonna take number
He
10,
bounces.
Lionel Messi.
Yeah,
Can't miss
that's a
it.
good one.
Messi.
That's like the number kids fought over in soccer.
Really?
Oh, easily.
See, my issue is like I was never interested in guys, so I
Didn't play soccer.
That's questionable. Questionable to put on the podcast.
And then just straight up lying on the podcast. And then and then my wraparound number is gonna be number 1.
yeah, I had it.
It's
I
number
had it.
1.
I actually very much dislike a singular number 1.
Oh,
Ooh, I just thought of such.
You're gonna have to
Okay.
wait till after
I'm
Carson.
waiting. I'm waiting.
Carson, you are back up.
I'll go 84. Shannon
That's a
Sharp,
good
Randy
number.
Moss. You got a few other guys in there.
Yeah.
Antonio
Anything
Brown.
in the 80s is nasty.
Yep. You're up, Cole.
This may be a controversial pick, but when sports allow you to pick a 00, I feel like that's so cool.
I think it's just basketball, right?
I don't know. Are
See,
you
I'm
even
a fan of the 0.
like just
Yeah,
straight 0?
Just 0.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm on-
Well, you can
like,
take if you take 0, you get double zeros.
It's like I was gonna say, is it both or one? Like I don't know. There, I think it looks so cold.
yeah, it's
I think it
you
looks
get the
awesome.
infinitely nothing.
I think
Yeah.
it looks awesome.
You get the no one likes. I mean,
No, 0 is a good pick.
You have new friends.
And can I add to that? Is 0 is like a new vibe. I feel like
Yeah.
it's a newer number in sports.
because now it's not position groups for
True.
NFL.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like it used to be.
you
What
have
was
to
the
have these numbers.
Yeah, so
Oh,
quarterbacks
yeah,
was
that's right.
was 1 to
20, 19.
19, and then after they could go by position
Yeah,
groups.
that's right. I forgot about that.
So I'm gonna go 87. I know I took 88, but 87.
Sid the
Banger.
Kid.
Sid the Kid, Mr. Canada.
Travis Kelce.
Anyways, moving on.
Next number.
And then I mean, you could chalk this like when you heard that this draft was gonna happen, you could chalk down this number going to anyone. I think my character suits this number the most. I'll let you guys guess what number I'm taking.
69.
Give me 69. Dude, an offensive lineman who's number 69. Oh my gosh.
He's probably a larger white man with a very puby beard.
And there it
And-
is. When he goes to other sports games, he's always just chugging beers on a jumbo.
And he has no shirt on.
no shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
At
shout
least-
out to the
at
number
least
69.
300 pounds. At least.
Oh, at least.
Guaranteed.
Very few people can pull off the number 69, but the fat white guys are
Yeah, it's only
really
two, actually. It's
good
only two.
at it.
Only usually 2 people can pull it off.
Ironically, they actually do. Pull it off.
Bend over, I'll show you, Clark.
All right, Cole, you are up with your last pick in the draft.
I'm going to go. This is for me, a pure vibes number. 71.
Okay.
Mostly
Ooh.
for hockey, though.
I can't even name a 71.
I
that's
couldn't tell you
notable.
either. Is Sorelli a 71?
See, I don't want to do this to the guest, but bad pick.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You can call
Bad
it a bad pick.
pick?
I just like how it looks.
What's the nickname too if 11 is sticks for 71?
I don't know. It's
Long-
just like
long
71.
stick?
I don't know.
Really cool, really
So
cool
what- wait,
stick
what did you
and
say?
normal stick.
Long and short.
Different sticks.
Dude, it's literally like it doesn't have to be anyone. I don't know. I just
Oh, Wendell
Yeah.
Clark word in Detroit.
oh,
Check the WNBA.
hey,
Brittany Griner.
Griner, I barely know him.
I thought I deleted that app.
No, I like 71.
Thank you, Carson, for the pity laugh.
No, I'm trying to contain it. Okay, I'll go number 3. Babe Ruth, Dwayne Wade, Allen Iverson.
You just went all iconic, eh?
I do like it though.
Yeah.
But all right, 3 is a good number.
Ken Griffey, Chris Paul.
Lob City. This guy just loves Lob City, I
He
guess.
loves Lob City.
Mhm.
And then to end out this draft, I can't believe this has fallen all the way to the bottom because I feel like it's like the childhood number that everyone picks, and that's 7.
I hate that number.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
on
not
its
giving-
own.
Crazy.
7
dude.
cannot go
Just on its
undrafted.
own, though. Just on its own.
It just I can't allow it to go undrafted.
You know what?
It's
I'm gonna
also
vote for the rest of us.
Isn't that also
7
Ronaldo's
could have
number?
went
It
on
is Ronaldo's
draft.
number.
Yeah.
It is Ronaldo's number. 7's like I feel like the go-to number.
I actually agree with you, especially like I played soccer like when I was super young, as most young athletes do. Most young children do. Actually, it doesn't
Yeah.
even matter. Everyone.
Athlete or not, bro. you're
No,
probably
it doesn't
playing
matter.
soccer.
That's true. Actually, everyone plays soccer. My brother played it for like 2 weeks.
Your brother also played baseball for 18 years.
No, but he played it for 2 weeks and then he cried.
Fair enough.
It was hilarious, actually.
It was
Okay.
too much
Yeah,
contact.
yeah, a lot of like hand on shoulder.
What's been dude's draft of the week?
Well, hold on. We got honorable mentions here.
I'm just trying to
For
keep it
numbers?
flip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got 12, 17, and 14.
I like 17.
17,
85, bro.
Let's see.
85's up there.
Let's see.
85,
like
83.
TB12 though, like Tom
Yes,
Brady
dude.
12.
80,
21.
I got
21's good.
I got well, I shouldn't say those numbers in
77.
order. I'm gonna go 9 and then 13 and then 11.
I see why you couldn't take them in order.
No particular reason. I just be family friendly out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Nick A30.
I know this doesn't matter, but like, what set of 10 numbers is the best set of 10
The
numbers?
first 10.
Is it the first
Yes.
10?
No, the
I think
80s
it's
or
the
90s.
Actually 90s is a pretty good pick because they all have the number 9.
Yeah, like I love
The number 9 looks good on a jersey though.
and
I
9 to
think.
start, and then you hit them with like no one is upset if they're number 92.
I think 92 is actually the worst one out of the bunch. Maybe
I know,
Maybe
and that's
it.
maybe
That's what you're
95. Maybe 95. Yeah.
No, 95 is gross.
95's gross. I also
Dude,
love the number
Dude,
5.
I like 91. Johnny
Yeah.
T. I like 91.
Anyways, that's been the first dude's draft of the week.
That's been hism right there.
Alrighty, let's switch up the tempo.
Here we go.
And
Gonna
we're
just-
gonna go into best. Okay, yeah, I want to see how we want to label this. Best fast food items.
Items?
Okay.
Yes, items.
Anything.
Anything.
Mm.
So we let our guest pick.
Yeah.
Who picked last time?
I think I picked the last one.
Okay, Carson, would you like to pick the order?
Well, I was going to say, why don't we just go in backwards order from what we started with?
Okay, so I start.
All right, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Before, oh, never mind. We'll talk about that.
All right, so just say it all again.
Okay, so we're gonna do best fast food items. I'm gonna start, and then it's gonna be me,
And
Cole,
then Carson, then Aiden.
Carson, then Aiden. So I'm just gonna rip off with everyone's thinking one thing. I'm gonna go Doritos Locos Tacos.
Dang,
Wow.
good pick.
I was not thinking that at all, actually.
Did you even have
Nope, me neither.
This is gonna give me a lot of flack. Do you know? what
It's
I'm
your
gonna pick?
first pick. It's your first
No.
pick. Cole.
Yeah, but it's totally my favorite thing on the planet.
Oh no!
It's a Whopper. It's a Whopper with cheese.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Oh,
argue.
oh, okay.
I like
Okay.
Whoppers.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Whopper Wednesday?
Exactly. I don't like that.
Triple double bacon Whopper Wednesday.
Dude, Whopper with cheese. Too
Josh
good.
Allen throws a pick against
Yeah,
the Chiefs.
that's
and
exactly.
then-
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
That's why. No. I'll go McDonald's fries.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
Solid. That's a good first rounder.
All right, I'll go the Big Mac.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what
the
I
first
had.
round.
1-1.
Question.
It had to be in there.
Follow up question. Do you think the Big Mac has lowered in status recently?
I think their issue is that patty is that is a thin
Tiny. It's tiny.
that thing.
is a thin patty.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then in 2, I will take the ice cap from Tim Hortons.
Wow.
That's his favorite thing on the
Is it
planet.
really?
Bro, I have one a day.
That's
That's
you might,
intense,
you
dude.
might have problems.
I do.
That
Whether-
is
whether-
intense.
And that's not one of them.
Intense.
Whether it be a diabetes or a digestion issue, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, Sir Carson.
Little Caesars cheesy bread.
Ooh.
Honestly,
okay.
I think that's a sneaky pick,
Yep.
and I like it. Did you
Yeah,
you guys ever have those pizza kits with the cheesy bread in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sold them at school.
Mm-hmm.
Mom bought the most.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Easy lunch.
Yeah.
Date night.
It's a super easy dinner. We'll just have it.
It's date night and they're gone. Me and Jillian are in the back trying to cook this thing up so Gina can eat.
All right. I'm gonna go Crunchwrap Supreme Taco Bell.
Okay.
Me and Jake love our Crunchwraps.
Yeah. You gonna finish that?
No. What did I say? I forget what I said.
So I'm up next, right? And I get 2 here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Dang, good pick.
Nice.
Carson took the French fries. Ooh, give me the Tim's Farmer's Wrap.
Oh,
Really?
God dang it,
oh
man.
dude.
God.
A Tim's Farmer's
Yeah,
wrap
bro.
is so
If
good.
I need one breakfast food on there, and if I'm going anywhere, it's the old Tim Farmer's Wrap.
Yes, the
Oh
old
my
one. The
God.
old one.
in
Well,
the
it used to be
cardboard
like a-
box.
When
bro.
it was full size, not
Yeah.
when they, yes.
Yes.
Oh boy, I'm having flashbacks.
Dude, because it was like 5 bones.
yeah,
And it was dude.
It was twice
like,
the size.
Dude, it was like this
It was
big.
legit twice the size.
It was big.
it's like Subway with the $5 foot long.
Yeah.
Man, what a time
Yeah.
to be alive.
It's not even a $5 6-inch anymore, man.
Yeah.
No.
Brutal.
$5 3 inches.
Oh, man.
Welcome back to the Inflation Podcast.
Okay, wait. What pick are we at here? This is the 3rd round.
There's round 2 coming back.
Yeah.
Round 2 coming back. I'm gonna go junior chicken from McDonald's with habanero on it.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were about to take 2 there. I was about to smack you.
Nope.
Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna go dessert now, fellas. McFlurry.
Okay.
Good pick.
Decent rain.
And I'm also gonna go dessert because I'm taking the Blizzard.
Ah.
What flavor?
Yeah. What?
Oh,
You don't have to take no one else can take Blizzard, but
what flavors? I switch it. The thing is,
I'm
I switch it
ba-
up every time.
Really? I'm so base. Every time I've gone there, cookie dough, guaranteed.
Oh no, because they had a Reese's one last time I went. So good.
I think they had a Moose Tracks one when I went.
See, that's what I mean, bro. That's
Oh, dude.
this is a food podcast.
That's fair. That's fair.
And-
so Blizzard, and then I will take the Baconator from Wendy's.
Good.
okay.
It's just the
Ooh.
greasiest hungover.
It
Like
is.
you
fast food.
eat it and you feel it all the way down.
100%.
See, I don't know
Whoa.
if it's just
Sorry. I can't recover from that. Let's.
I don't know if it's just me, but
Sorry
when
to
I-
call you out, Cole.
when I order a Baconator, it's just the meat, right?
No, there's cheese.
Yeah, but
it's-
it's cheese and meat. Like they
Yeah.
don't throw tomatoes. Or
no,
onions.
it's bacon, cheese, burger, and then just ketchup and mayo.
Yeah.
See, I this might sound crazy coming from me, but I like some veggies on my burger.
Damn, I took that as an all meat guy.
Okay.
Jake does take a lot of meat, but he also likes some veg. He needs to digest
Listen,
it.
I'm liberal in some thoughts.
He's got fiber. He's got a lot of fiber.
Okay, I'm gonna take the A&W Papa Burger.
You sure you don't want to take hash browns?
Okay.
Oh, dude.
A&W Papa Burger, I missed that. Canadian A&W for
Yes.
anyone who's American,
Yeah.
and there's none.
Not even if there was a fire. Okay, wait. We got 2 more. This is 3rd round. We got 2. We got
Yep.
this round and 1 more.
Wait, I thought this was 4th.
No,
No,
we're
this,
going back one more.
yeah.
Yeah, so
You get
this would
2, and
be-
then we get sent back.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What did I take so far?
No,
No,
there's
Oh no. No, this,
no, this is last
yeah,
round.
this is last
this
round.
is 4th round. This also might be a little bit controversial, but I'm just gonna go like a McDonald's like Coke Zero, just like a fountain pop, a cold fountain pop.
You can-
$1 drink days.
You
Hey,
can
can we-
take fountain
Yes.
pop, but you don't want to take fountain pop.
No, I
Cole,
do.
can
though.
we review your list, please? Can we?
That might be the worst take.
No, dude. It's
That's
great.
worse than hash browns,
Oh.
guaranteed.
It's way worse.
You're gonna, what are you gonna
At
diss?
least
You're
hash
gonna
browns
you're gonna
like-
diss a
There's
McDonald's
only
hash
so many
brown?
breakfast foods.
They did
Who you said hash brown and they dissed you,
on
Oh, yeah.
breakfast wrap or breakfast draft.
dude.
Yeah.
You guys,
That's not the point.
you guys are dishing.
Let's keep doing this.
Listen,
crazy.
take the Angel Reese meal and go on with your
No, I heard it misses a lot.
All right, you have the fountain pop.
I'm taking fountain pop.
Yeah,
Fountain pop's good.
It is. It is. Everywhere sells it though. It's
That's fine. You guys can hate me.
I don't hate you. I just
We don't hate
don't
you.
like your odds.
Hey, people like a fountain pop, all right?
I not gonna lie, I like a fountain pop over a Coke.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in a can.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this is the fast food draft.
Does that count as? Does that count as?
no, yeah, it does.
food
No, it
item?
does.
Yeah.
But like, there's Wendy's Frosty on the board.
Oh, with fries dipped in it though. That's really good. I should have said Buddy Burger with cheese. Actually, is what I should have said. But I
no
took-
one has
but-
made a selection yet.
But I took fountain pop and I'm sticking with it.
Okay. Who's up next?
It's just you. You have the last pick in the draft.
Okay.
It's been so long.
Okay. See, I already got a breakfast item. I'm gonna go five guys bacon burger.
Good pick.
Dang.
Good pick.
And I have some honorable mention, but this has been Dude's Draft of the Week.
Here we go.
My honorable mentions for me is the McGriddle.
Dang. Actually, kind of good.
Fire, love it. The Hook and Ladder from Firehouse. I know you guys hate on
No,
Firehouse.
No,
Never
Firehouse
had
is good. New York Steamer, Firehouse.
Never had it. Yeah. I know.
I'd love to
Delicious.
give you a New York steamer after picking Fountain Pop.
And a pickle spear. And a pickle spear. Dude, you're telling me what about a fright? What about a fright? A Sprite with Fruitopia.
That's gas.
Mhm.
Give me the Little Caesars hot and ready. Quick.
8 bones now.
Used to be 5. Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich.
I was thinking about it, but you took Swiss Chalet or
Chick-fil-A.
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 and I can't do
Wait,
it.
controversial topic. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Chick-fil-A.
I like Popeyes. more.
Really? I'm gonna say Popeyes purely for chicken crunchy.
Crisp. I
Yeah,
like the
everything
crisp.
chicken is better.
But I'm a crunch guy though.
But I think Chick-fil-A
I'm
overall
sure you love
sandwich is
crunching
better.
down on some meaty meat.
I do like the
White meat.
crunch.
White meat though. Or dark meat.
Wow.
I like white meat.
Dark meat is a little bit juicier, but
Only dark meat is only good on the holidays.
Okay, I'm gonna shout out an honorable mention.
One more Frosty Wendy's.
yeah, Frosty's good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No one
Carson.
probably thought of this, man. Pita Pit, dude. If you've ever been to
Nah.
Pita Pit,
I have
Pita
recently.
Pit. Pita Pit's good.
It's bad.
I would not say it's fantastic, but I would say it's good.
I had
Oh.
Pita Pit
How about-
and I was like, this sucks, dude.
How about like a shawarma? Is that fast food?
It's like the chicken
Dude,
is cold,
if
but
it was a
somehow-
shawarma, I'd be talking about Bosch's right now.
Yeah, but
Bro, Bosch's shawarma is so good.
So good.
yeah, but that's not like
Okay, it's not fast food.
What about
Yeah,
quesada or something like that?
ooh,
That's not
Chipotle-
fast food, though,
Chipotle.
right?
I've never had Chipotle.
Yeah,
that's
right.
good. Jimmy John's,
Oh, honorable
so good.
honorable mention, Domino's.
Domino's,
Domino's.
dude. My issue with Pita Pit is like somehow
Quarter
the
pounder with
chicken is
cheese.
cold and the veggies are hot.
The fountain pop.
Dude, Fountain Pop is good though. I actually love Fountain Pop.
No, fountain pop is better, way better than every other pop. That's
It's,
the best
it's
form of
literally
pop.
it's literally the comparison of a canned beer to a draft beer. In
Yeah.
my head.
yeah,
yeah.
no, I agree.
okay, Cole. Wait, what was your list though? Let's.
Overall, number
Yeah.
1 pick, Whopper with cheese. Number 2
Okay.
pick, don't remember actually.
So Whopper with cheese.
It was I think it was Junior Chicken with habanero.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Number
Okay.
3 pick,
Okay.
wait, what was my
Not
number?
bad.
Dude, Crunchwrap.
Sorry. Number two was Crunchwrap. Number 3 was Junior Chicken.
Okay, that's a pretty decent list actually.
and then Fountain Pop.
I kind of fumbled in the 4th round. Hey, I fumbled in the 4th round, but you can't win them all, so it's okay. Yeah.
fumble
You know
when it
what?
mattered most,
Hey,
though.
I'm quenched and you guys are not. How about that?
I got a blizzard
Dang.
and an ice
I got a
cap.
McFlurry.
You're super quenched.
I'm
No,
super-
actually, it's a lot of
No,
caffeine.
a lot
You're,
of caffeine,
you're
though.
probably going to be thirsty after. It's a lot of diuretics.
Should have just took water, bro. Give me fast food water.
Hey, could I get a Aquafina?
No, can I get an ice water?
A Dasani?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Might as well
So,
drink seawater.
what do you guys think of Devontae Adams to the?
Filth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if we missed on any points. Oh, Worthy got arrested,
Oh yes. Yeah.
but then
did
the
read
charges
that.
got dropped.
Surely they did.
Yeah.
Surely.
Well, I actually read that he got into an altercation with a family member.
Was it like a domestic?
Kind of. He told her to leave. She didn't. She like hit him, scratched him, and then pulled his hair, and he hit her.
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
Or is that?
that is what he said.
That's how I met your mother.
You know what's either like one, if that is true, like if his side of the story is true, no, not a soul's gonna believe that.
Oh God, no.
But the charges are dropped, so
Hey, if the gloves don't fit, it must have quit.
that's you just combined. Did you not? Two different sayings.
No,
Cooper Cup got released, or is going to get released.
Isn't
allegedly.
it tomorrow is like the official
I think so.
like the where everything is gonna actually go through.
yeah.
And my final topic, and I'm gonna just let him run with this. Go on about your promotion of MVP for NBA.
Oh, dude, thank you. Because I'll do it again.
You're
Last week, I talked about how Jokic should be the MVP.
yes.
I want to give SGA his flowers. My boy has dropped 4 50-point games this year.
The real Maple Mamba.
Unreal.
The real
And
Maple Mamba.
I'd love it because he's Canadian,
Mm-hmm.
and that'd be so cool to see as MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Jokic, first of all, just beat them.
By the way,
Dropped
30, 20, and 20. First ever to do that. That's ridiculous.
exactly. That might be the greatest stat line of all time.
No.
30, 20, 20?
30, 20, and 20.
That is
It's not the best.
Carson, what's the best?
What's the best?
If you
No,
say
go ahead.
Will Chamberlain 100, I'm gonna fight you. That guy played against plumbers. That guy played not even plumbers.
Kobe
Root-
for sure.
Not a chance.
No.
Guys, watch.
Wrong.
81.
I don't
And
care
he-
about.
Doesn't
I would
matter.
even take
Off
Doncic.
50
at 73.
shots?
Don't even.
Don't
care.
even get me started.
Doncic, 91% from the field.
No, Doncic 73.
insane.
It's a little bit diluted. It's probably really like a 50 bomb.
It is a really good game. The 73, 8 and 7. That is a crazy game. That could possibly be better. Dropping 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists.
That's a ridiculous triple double.
Unheard of. Unheard of. The man's better than Wilt. He's dropping Wilt-like numbers in 2025. It's just not close. It's not close.
Did you see his interview after he dropped it?
Yeah, he's probably like,
He didn't
I was like, yeah, I don't really care.
Horse.
Yeah. So I have horse and I want to win.
They're like, congratulations. He's like, oh, horse. He had baby already. He was supposed to have off season. They're like, no. You just set a record.
Jokic will end his career top 5 all time.
Really?
He will end his career top 5 all time.
Really? I'll say top 10 though.
Top 10 for sure. All he needs to do is win one, maybe 2 more chips.
How many
Top 5 all
how many
time.
rings does he have?
There's one ring.
Just the one. Yeah.
Wait, did you say 5?
Top 5 all time.
Top
dude.
5.
No, not top 5. Maybe
Top
top 10.
5.
Though. Maybe if he wins a couple more rings, yes. But apparently, like in the NBA, the arguments are so dumb. It's rings do matter, but they also don't matter. So you tell me. Like,
New Orleans, Brandon Beam, Lakers in 5.
Lakers 5. What did he say the other day? USA, PGA, SGA, Lakers a 5.
Aiden,
Yeah.
what does your top 5 look like with Jokic in there?
My top 5, like
this is gonna
I
be
think
interesting.
he could.
After
end
all
in
is
top
said
5.
and done.
LeBron, Jordan,
Yeah.
Kareem, the fourth spot gets tricky. Gets real
You
tricky.
haven't said Kobe yet, and Carson's fuming right now.
Carson is
No,
fuming. Kobe's not my.
Oh,
top
I don't
five.
even. Kobe doesn't have to be in the
Kobe
top
might
five
not even be top 10.
So there's the argument for Bill Russell because 11 rings, but I'm not a 95-year-old man and didn't witness his 11 rings. So
Jason Tatum, we did it.
He dropped every possible cheesy quote you could have.
Yeah.
Guy's still a NBA champion though. So
true, he's still an NBA champion.
Okay, so you think he's going to be better than Shaq, than Steph,
Yes.
than
No.
KD?
no,
Yes.
Katie. I don't even think Katie's in the top 10.
No, I wouldn't.
He's
say
not
right
in the
now.
top 10.
No.
I think Steph is officially in the top 10.
I think so too. Katie is definitely not a.
Tim Duncan has to be in the top
Tim
10.
Duncan, you're
I-
putting him above Tim Duncan right now.
Not
That's
right now.
crazy.
No.
When
No,
he ends
future.
his career.
But
I was gonna
even,
say, if
but I'm just saying, you think he can?
yes, if
100,000%.
Jokic wins more chips,
Larry
I think,
Bird,
yeah.
like
Nah,
The
Larry
pro-
1,000%.
The problem with what you're saying is you need 4 rings to be.
yeah, you need a lot to happen.
He needs at least 4.
So
No,
he
you
needs
don't.
3 more.
Yes,
Disagree
I think he
100%.
does. Dude,
Yes,
everyone
dude,
else
he has
Jamal
listen,
Murray.
Listen,
It's not like he's
listen, though,
playing with
everyone
bums.
else in your top 10, how many rings does LeBron have?
4.
How many rings does
6.
MJ have?
6.
Yes. What about Kareem?
5.
Okay, what about who else in there?
Bill
Shaq,
Russell has 11.
Shaq,
Shaq has
Shaq,
4. Kobe has
Kobe, Bill Russell.
No,
Larry,
Shaq only has 2.
no.
Shaq has 3. 4. He has 4.
4. Him and Kobe,
Kobe
has
has 5.
Kobe got 1 without him.
with
Yeah,
Pau. He
Kobe
got
has
yeah,
5.
okay,
no.
sorry.
Shaq
5.
has
Kobe
3. No, Shaq has 3. Kobe has 5. He
Shaq
got
has
2.
2.
He had 2
Okay.
with Pau, I think.
I'm not the biggest basketball guy, but I know Kobe has more than
I think
Yeah.
Look,
Shaq
To
or
me,
Kobe had 2 with
the
Pau.
ring argument is not like if someone wants to say Jordan's better than LeBron, I have no problem with it. Nothing to do with rings. His
Yeah.
peak is better than LeBron's. His peak.
Listen,
I
listen,
actually do agree
as-
with you on
as-
that point, though.
as a big shit talker of LeBron's his longevity in the league
It actually is
is
ridiculous.
undefeated.
Guys,
This
100%
guy
agree.
has
guys been playing basketball the same from 18 to 40.
yeah.
It's that's stupid.
And he's tied for 3rd right now for MVP race at 40 years old.
MJ
Yeah,
was
I mean the
MJ
odds, if you look at them, are ridiculous though.
They are.
MJ was
Like the
hitting Gino
jump
at
from
40.
SGA and Jokic is crazy.
Yeah, but to even be in the conversation at
40.
40.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's nuts. Yeah.
Jokic's
But-
impact on the court is the greatest of all time.
Fuck it. My Hornets is out there somewhere.
And
My
the thing-
guy's like Shrek on the court.
it's not- I'm not just saying that either. The stats prove that his efficiency
What's his
and,
war?
and plus minus on the
What's his war?
this is more
That's a baseball stat. Wins
Oh.
above replacement. It's like a hockey plus minus.
okay.
Okay, are you round out your list real quick because I have one more thing to get into.
What do you mean my list?
You didn't.
You're
finish
at
your top
you
five.
have 4 or 5 left, and one of them's Jokic.
Oh, okay. I think he will pass Duncan. I think Duncan's my 5.
Okay,
So
that's a list.
LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, Jokic, Tim Duncan.
Okay,
A lot of big dudes in there.
There are other interchangeable players in that top 10,
mm-hmm.
but I do think he will make the top 5.
Okay. Thoughts on Stephen A. Smith and the LeBron drama?
Oh, I only saw one video on that. What was that about? Was it about his son? Was it about Bronny?
Yes. So Stephen A. Smith has been very critical on Bronny. I don't think. Here's the thing. I don't think that Stephen A. should have walked back anything, and he did.
No, because I think
And-
he's a sports analyst. Like that's
Yes.
kind of what he
That's
does.
his job.
And I feel like LeBron probably shouldn't take that so personal.
And I don't think Stephen A. should have an issue with LeBron calling him out for it, being like, "Don't do that," as a dad.
Yeah.
So I'm in some weird middle ground where it's
Did he say anything like? Did he say anything that was actually really bad?
He said, as a father, stop this about Bronny being like, take him out of the league.
See, that's probably why he was upset.
No,
because
100%.
you can't bring up like a
Agreed.
He made it personal.
and
in a sense.
LeBron also did not grow up with a father, so I get that. And let's be real. If we did a dudes draft of all-time best dads, LeBron might go number 2 behind God.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he is the reincarnation of Jesus.
but I don't know. As a bystander, I'm like, both of you guys should just
Well, like, yeah,
flick quarters at the wall, like
'cause
the
you-
Last Dance.
you can't be
Settle it that
you
way.
can't be pissed that a sports analyst is analyzing an athlete like that. That's kind of like what their job is. But if Stephen A is gonna be like, as a father, as soon as you say that, it's probably, I mean, not probably, it's definitely personal.
Yeah,
So that's fair to both of their points.
yeah. I just thought it was like Stephen A has backtracked some stuff. My boy took it like DeMar Hamlin just died on the field. Anyways, apparently Stephen A and Skip are reuniting.
That's gas.
Oh boy, that's gonna be insane.
Wait, didn't they not have a show?
They did forever ago.
But apparently they're coming back.
Wasn't? Oh, sorry.
He's joining.
Stephen A.
Smith.
Stephen A. Did he do something with Shannon?
Yeah, so Shannon's
Shannon
on
did something
first
with
take.
Skip. Shannon did.
And,
Well,
and
yes, I know
Shannon was
that.
on Undisputed with
yeah, now he's on.
now he's on first take. And apparently Stephen A and Skip at least are going on to Skip's podcast.
Man, Skip, let me tell you something.
Skip.
Is
Skip,
what's
you
her name?
can't-
What's her name?
No, listen
Molly
here.
Harold or something. Is she gonna be on there?
I don't know.
I know her name's Molly. I don't know her last name.
Yeah. Anyways, do we want to finish this up with Weddle?
All right, let's finish this up.
Let's do it.
A Weddle.
A Weddle, brother.
Weddle.
I was doing this. You know who showed me? Jonas or Tozy showed me this, but for baseball.
Okay, that
Yeah.
guy's not welcome.
Blank that name out.
Yeah. Hey, cut that. Post that. Yeah, cut it right there. Put it in your notes.
All right. Weddle of the week. If you are listening on Spotify, Weddle is basically any offense. This one will be any offensive player in the NFL. We have to guess it, and it will give us either he's in that division, in that position group, in that age group, in that height group,
And Jersey.
and jersey number. So let's give our special guest, Mr. Cole Taylor, baseball professional,
Stop.
The
You
fir-
gotta stop doing that.
the first guess.
Interesting.
You have no information to go off.
Yeah,
so
I know. I
Off the hip is
So just
more
rip,
than welcome.
Rip
there.
an NFL player.
was gonna say I feel like is it better? Have you guys have done this before? Yeah.
Yep.
Do you get better results if you go popular first,
Honestly,
Or is it
just like
Honest-
absolutely out of like random?
like
completely?
last week we called JV and we had
Phone
to
a
phone
friend.
a friend and it didn't help.
Bad.
Yeah, well, that one. Yeah, that was like the daily hard any position.
That was the hard note.
he's-
Yeah.
Big linebacker on the
He's probably baked also.
baked. For those of you who don't know,
Off the
also
hip
means-
is like more than welcome. Like if you want
Scary
to name
Terry.
a quarterback,
Scary Terry.
Terry McLaurin. Okay, NFC East, not a wide receiver, under 6 foot. This feels like running back.
Yeah, it definitely feels like running back.
So he's
Actually,
in the NFC. He's
it's
in the
actually-
NFC.
I was gonna say it's good that at least you got division off the rip.
Yeah. Oh, this
It's
probably
not-
isn't updated to
Oh, it's
new.
NFC. You're right,
That's
Carson.
yeah.
It's
That's
NFC,
not
East.
division. That's NFC.
It's not
It's
East.
conference, not division.
So it's just
That's the
It's in the NFC.
so it's the bit like or not the Bills, the Lions, the
Yeah.
It can be. Yeah, it can be
It could-
anywhere.
it could be Jameer Gibbs.
NFC. Rip it.
Yeah, definitely easily could be.
Ooh, NFC North running back above 5'9".
All right. So we have Josh Jacobs. We have Monty. What number is higher than 26?
We don't have.
It's
Josh
not. It's not
Jacobs.
Detroit, and it's not Detroit
Oh,
either. So it's not
That's not
Monty either.
Monty.
Yeah.
Is it
Good
Swift?
guesses though, Aiden.
It could be
Swift. Bears.
It's Aaron Jones.
No, Aaron Jones.
He's got to be old, no?
He's older than 26, or he's older than. Oh, never mind.
No.
He's 30.
Okay,
I was
so
looking
it's
at-
on. It's on Green Bay.
So it's Josh Jacobs. Or it's Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah.
No,
Wilson.
Wilson.
Wilson. Emmanuel Wilson.
Wilson.
Would you
There
look
we
at
go.
that?
Wow.
All right,
Dang.
are we
Boys,
ripping the
look
daily
real quick.
hard again? Are we?
Let's do
We
it
have to.
because normally it doesn't go this well. Okay, this can be any
Anyone.
player,
Any position?
any position.
Any position?
And it could be their 19th backup.
Yeah, it
Dog,
gets
really?
bad.
Bro, it was so
Dude,
hard.
don't even ask
It-
me to guess because I don't know guys like that.
Okay, let's be real here.
You get 10 guesses.
Yep. Let's go like rear end and
Better finish that sentence.
Trey Hendrickson.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
AFC under 6'4",
Offense.
under 30,
And he's on
and,
offense.
and offense. Yeah.
That's better for us. Wait, does that mean he's not in the AFC or he is?
He is in
He-
the AFC.
He's in the
He
AFC,
is.
but not the AFC North.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's under 6'4", he's under 30.
And he's an offensive player.
Yeah.
And he's not on Cincinnati. Obviously.
Rip Tank Dell.
Tank Bigsby.
Damn. Okay.
Wide receiver's close. So, that
So he's
means
not north or
offense.
south.
All
Must
right.
must be east or west.
Can I go Dawson Knox?
Yeah. He's not 6'4", right?
No.
Okay. And then after.
Oh, he's 6'4".
Okay.
On the money.
So they're AFC West.
It's not a
So-
tight end either, so it must be running back.
And it's between tight end, or it's between
And it's
28 and
west.
30.
So
It's
it's
west.
Pacheco,
So it's 29.
Williams.
Checo's too young. I don't know how old Kyron Williams is.
Surely.
Or not
Oh, yeah,
Kyron.
Pacheco. Javante. No, he's definitely not 28. Is Dobbins? No.
J.K. Dobbins was with the Chargers.
He's been around for a while too.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Okay, wait.
Oh,
AFC West.
not a
Not
running
a
back.
running back.
So we're talking offensive
Should-
line or
Wait,
quarterback.
this could be quarterback. Trevor
or
Williams?
offensive line.
Trevor.
Or Trevor Williams. Fuck
Lawrence.
me. Lawrence.
He's over 6'4". Oh wow.
Oh, it's a QB.
Yeah,
It's
but
And he's
QB.
and he's okay. Wait. Let's hone in here because
it's
It's in
we
the
a
West.
QB.
shouldn't have guessed that. We shouldn't have guessed that.
Oh.
It's a QB in the AFC West.
How many guesses do we have?
It's Mahomes.
This would be crazy.
Okay, wait. Can we analyze?
No,
What
it's-
number is Mahomes?
Okay, so it would be in the West. It could be
Okay.
KC. It definitely is a quarterback.
We just
He's
passed
under
Mahomes.
6'6". Yeah. Okay, let's rip it.
Let's go. Dude, the hard mode was just as easy as the non-hard mode. Fire me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were weak on this one, boys.
You like to see it, though.
Chris Collinsworth had something to
The
do
boys
with
get it done
that's
this
why.
time.
Chris Collins.
Man, when you see a guy like
Yeah, that guess was very Mahomes-esque. You just don't see that from a lot of guys.
Anyways, this has been Dude's Draft of the Week. No, it hasn't.
No, it
This has
hasn't.
been the Huddle Podcast.
The podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify.
We'll see you guys next week. Adios.